swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights, Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high, Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more, White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd, Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride, A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line, under the stadium lights, whoa, fastballs fly through summer nights, crowds go wild, that sound ignites, Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right, Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song, Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive, Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd, Brew Crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold, Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time, Rockies rise in mountain air, D-back strike, we'll meet them there, under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights, home run steals and extra fights, Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights, from Three Rivers to PNC nights, Pittsburgh power in the city lights, Dr. Delay calling every play, black and gold till the final day, let's go Bucks, Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights, Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high, Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more, White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd, Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride, A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line, under the stadium lights, whoa, fastballs fly through summer nights, crowds go wild, that sound ignites, Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right, Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song, Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive, Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd, Brew Crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold, Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time, Rockies rise in mountain air, D-back strike, we'll meet them there, under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights, home run steals and extra fights, Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights, from Three Rivers to PNC nights, Pittsburgh power in the city lights, Dr. Delay calling every play, black and gold till the final day, let's go Bucks, Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights, Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high, Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more, White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd, Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride. the stadium lights. Fastballs fly through summer nights. Home run steals and extra fights. Dr. Delay is live. It's baseball nights. From Three Rivers to PNC nights. Pittsburgh power in the city lights. Dr. Delay calling every play. Black and gold till the final day. Let's go, Bucks! Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights. Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high. Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more. White Sox flash, Royals play proud. Dr. Delay is calling every crowd. That's just climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride. A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line. Under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights. Crowds go wild, that sound ignites. Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right. Braves bring heat, Mets go long. Philly fights with the victory song. Nationals reload, Marlins dive. It's MLB, we're all alive. Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud. Cards and Reds draw every crowd. Brew crew swinging, Pirates play bold. Steel City pride in the black and gold. Hey! Dodgers dash and Giants climb. Padres bring fire every time. Rockies rise in mountain air. D-back strike, we'll meet them there. Under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights. Home run steals and extra fights. Dr. Delay is live. It's baseball nights. From Three Rivers to PNC nights. Pittsburgh power in the city lights. Dr. Delay calling every play. Black and gold till the final day. Let's go, Bucks! Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights. Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high. Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more. White Sox flash, Royals play proud. Dr. Delay is calling every crowd. That's just climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride. A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line. Under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights. Crowds go wild, that sound ignites. Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right. Braves bring heat, Mets go long. Philly fights with the victory song. Nationals reload, Marlins dive. It's MLB, we're all alive. Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud. Cards and Reds draw every crowd. Brew crew swinging, Pirates play bold. Steel City pride in the black and gold. Hey! Dodgers dash and Giants climb. Padres bring fire every time. Rockies rise in mountain air. D-back strike, we'll meet them there. Under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights. Home run steals and extra fights. Dr. Delay is live. It's baseball nights. From Three delay is alive, baseball is here. Hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights. Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high. Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more. White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd. Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride. A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line. Under the stadium lights, whoa, fastballs fly through summer nights. Crowds go wild, that sound ignites. Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right. Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song. Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive. Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd. Brew crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold. Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time. Rockies rise in mountain air, D-backs strike, we'll meet them there. Under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights. Home run steals and extra fights. Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights. From Three Rivers to PNC nights, Pittsburgh power in the city lights. Dr. Delay calling every play, black and gold till the final day. Let's go, Bucks! Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights. Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high. Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more. White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd. Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride. A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line. Under the stadium lights, whoa, fastballs fly through summer nights. Crowds go wild, that sound ignites. Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right. Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song. Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive. Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd. Brew crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold. Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time. Rockies rise in mountain air, D-backs strike, we'll meet them there. Under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights. Home run steals and extra fights. Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights. From Three Rivers to PNC nights, Pittsburgh power in the city lights. Dr. Delay calling every play, black and gold till the final day. Let's go, Bucks! Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights. Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high. Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more. White Reds draw every crowd. Brew crew swinging, Pirates play bold. Steel City pride in the black and gold. Hey! Dodgers dash and Giants climb. Padres bring fire every time. Rockies rise in mountain air. D-back strike, we'll meet them there. Under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights. Home run steals and extra fights. Dr. Delay is live. It's baseball nights from Three Rivers to PNC nights. Pittsburgh power in the city lights. Dr. Delay calling every play. Black and gold till the final day. Let's go, Bucks! Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights. Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high. Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more. White Sox flash, Royals play proud. Dr. Delay is calling every crowd. Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride. A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line. Under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights. Crowds go wild, that sound ignites. Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right. Braves bring heat, Mets go long. Philly fights with a victory song. Nationals reload, Marlins dive. It's MLB, we're all alive. Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud. Cards and Reds draw every crowd. Brew crew swinging, Pirates play bold. Steel City pride in the black and gold. Hey! Dodgers dash and Giants climb. Padres bring fire every time. Rockies rise in mountain air. D-back strike, we'll meet them there. Under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights. Home run steals and extra fights. Dr. Delay is live. It's baseball nights from Three Rivers to PNC nights. Pittsburgh power in the city lights. Dr. Delay calling every play. Black and gold till the final day. Let's go, Bucks! Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights. Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high. Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more. White Sox flash, Royals play proud. Dr. Delay is calling every crowd. Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride. A's still swing, Angels shine, swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights, Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high, Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more, White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd, Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride, A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line, under the stadium lights, whoa, fastballs fly through summer nights, crowds go wild, that sound ignites, Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right, Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song, Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive, Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd, Brew Crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold, hey! Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time, Rockies rise in mountain air, D-back strike, we'll meet them there, under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights, home run steals and extra fights, Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights, from Three Rivers to PNC nights, Pittsburgh power in the city lights, Dr. Delay calling every play, black and gold till the final day, let's go Bucks!
Welcome on in, everybody. I, of course, am Dr. Delay. We've got some more Pirates baseball on the channel as the Pittsburgh Pirates head out west for a 6-game road trip. The first 3 games will take part in Arizona, the home of the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Arizona Diamondbacks are 16-17. The Pirates come to town 19-16. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hopefully we have a great game tonight. I think we will. I hope so. Again, the Diamondbacks, of course, they've actually struggled this year. Again, well, I mean, you look at their stats, yeah, but they're actually, again, 16-17. So, again, you know, around 500. Again, if you're a Pirates fan, I would just hope that, you know, take 3 games from the road trip. Not saying sweep or anything like that. Definitely harder to do on the road. Winning on the road in baseball is, well, just in any sport is incredibly hard. So if you come back from this road trip, you know, 22-19, you got to feel pretty good. Again, if you can go 500 or above on the road in the regular season, you're probably going to the playoffs because not many teams can actually finish above 500. Just, again, check last year's stats. Only 10 teams finished with a 500 or above record. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Good to see you guys. Chance, Draven, Brian, Day, appreciate you, man. Manny, good to see you. Orville, I know you've been talking trash in the chat. Watch yourself, sir. Thank you, of course, for tuning in. Steven, appreciate you, man, for tuning in. Again, thank you guys all. Trisk, I saw you earlier. And happy Cinco de Mayo. Appreciate you guys, again, for hanging out for this one. Liam, yes, I saw it earlier. Yeah, it's funny, I guess. I don't know, just, you know, chill on that if you can. All right, we're about to be ready as here is the first pitch as Cruz sends this to right. If it's fair, it's gone. It is foul. Oh, my goodness. Well, Cruz with he just crushed the ball, but That was indeed foul. Starting pitch for the Diamondbacks, Eduardo Rodriguez, as that's going to be a pitch in the dirt, ball one. Rodriguez 2-0 with a 3.03 ERA, whip of a 1.41. At the plate, of course, is O'Neal Cruz, as here's the 1-1. That's going to be inside, 2-1, fastball inside. You can see it right there. Looks like the 3D is actually on it today. Cruz batting .264, OPS of 822, 9 homers and 28 RBIs. The pitch is that's going to be jammed to shallow left center. On the run is the shortstop of the center fielder, and Perdomo makes a great catch. Unbelievable. Fell on his back and all. As that is going to be out number one. Talking trash. Yeah, I saw you. Spitting facts. No. Let's see here. Almost a Christmas, I know, right? Pittomo, Japan, Ohio. How's it going to you? Cruz out, I guarantee. This guy, Liam's just a hater now. All right, Liam's the new Orville. As Rodriguez delivers, that's going to be inside, but it's called a strike. 0-1 to Nicky G. Again, he's had a terrific start to the year, batting .328, OPS of 752. No homers, but he does have 17 RBIs. Rodriguez kicks and deals. That's going to be fouled back. And it's 0-2. And appreciate your Russell. Steven, yeah, that would have been really cool. Burley, how's it going? Welcome on in. 0-2 count. Rodriguez rocks and fires. That's going to be a fastball upstairs, way upstairs. And it'll be 1-2. Cinco de Mayo was okay. I actually had... yes, some Mexican food today. I did. You know, Cinco de Mayo. The 1-2 swung on and missed. He struck him out. So 2 away here for the Pirates. And that'll bring up Brian Reynolds, batting .258, OPS of 831, 4 homers and 22 RBIs. This guy. Voice is on point. Appreciate you, SB. That means it's all downhill from here. The Pirates at 12. Yes, I actually saw your rankings, Chance. Appreciate you, man. That was pretty neat. I like the idea. As here is the pitch. That's going to be a fastball in the outside corner for a called strike. Still this guy, Van Orville. No, never. How do you do this animation? It's on MLB.com. If you have MLB TV, you get it for free. Otherwise, I believe you have to pay like $50 for it, as that's going to be a changeup down low, as it's 1-1 to Reynolds. Broadcast Cards Pirates. You know it's. How's it going, Elizabeth? Welcome on in. I know you're pretty happy from yesterday, as that's going to be a ground ball to short. Perdomo with it, throws to first, and gets Reynolds by a couple of steps for out number 3. All right, well, 1, 2, 3 go to the Pirates. We head to the bottom of the first. Pirates, Diamondbacks 0-0. Reds fans popping in on a non-Reds day. Just drop a like, comment. Appreciate you, man. Yes, I appreciate you, Justin. Again, you guys have been very supportive of the channel. How's it going, Burley? Appreciate you, man. W's in the chat for Burley. I do not hate bacon. Wired up, this guy. Yes, Kelly is suspended and Davinsky is suspended for 3. I thought that was so soft. I'm sorry, Reds fans, but yeah, again, what Stewart did, what he pulled was incredibly soft. That was ridiculous. I mean, Davinsky, again, it's not like he's been pitching great, but it's just the principle of just overreacting on a pitch inside. I mean, that was just out of no. I mean, it's not like he didn't hit him. It was just kind of. Pirates were up by 9, and like Stewart again. I lost a lot of respect for Stewart there, but still a terrific ball player. But just didn't. That was weak. That was very weak. Los Marlins un outs se echaron meter tu carreras. Nice. Got some runs, so they are winning. I know they were losing earlier, so I guess they beat the Orioles. How's it going, Mary? Welcome on in. 79. No, yeah, no, you got a deal, Russell. All right, here leading off for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo batting .245, OPS of 754, 2 homers and 9 RBIs. How's it going, Highway? Welcome on in. Ridland, good to see you, man. Why Kelly got this? I don't know either. Denny, again, appreciate you, man. All right, Bubba Chandler on the mound as he kicks and fires. That's going to be right down the middle for a called strike. Bubba Chandler 1-3 on the year, 4.97 ERA, whip of a 1.48. Trying to get that ERA down. Again, he's got to control the walks, the pitch, and that's going to be an off-speed pitch in there for a called strike, and it's 0-2. I don't know, Dan. Yeah, I actually have no idea who's in charge tonight. That's good. It's very funny. 0-2 count. Chandler rocks and fires. Swung on and missed. He struck him out 100 right down the middle. Come and get it if you can. He could not. So one away, and that'll bring up Ketel Marte. He's had a slow start to the year. Batting .214, OPS of .629, 5 homers and 11 RBIs. You could say he's due. Again, he's a terrific. He's a superstar. So definitely looking to get back on track. As Chandler delivers, that's going to be sent to center field. On the run is Cruz. That ball is off the wall. And it looks like Mangum's going to have to come and get it. He's going to throw it in, and he's going to third. Unbelievable. Marte with a triple. O'Neal Cruz kind of overran the ball. I mean, he went off the wall, but he misjudged it off the wall. And Mangum from left had to come and help him out. Yeah, that is just, again, you're seeing some more of why people such as myself are like, look, we just, at this point, just got to DH him. He's made some nice plays, but he just makes too many bad ones. Corbin Carroll at the plate as he checks his swing. It's in there anyway for a called strike. Corbin Carroll batting .273, OPS of .890, 4 homers and 18 RBIs. Appreciate you, Buffy, for tuning in. How's it going, gaming? How's it going? About so, yes, guy, I'm good. That's going to be a swing and a miss, strike two. Yeah, I'd rather think Colorado would be more appealing than California in general for many reasons, which I will not say. 0-2 count. Chandler sets and delivers. That's going to be upstairs, ball one. Though they are similar, but they're also different. No, welcome on in. Sir, football. So I know I'm ready for football for sure. 1-2 count to Carroll. The pitch, and that's going to be upstairs, 2-2. Defensive alignment for the Pirates. Joey Bart behind the plate. At first is Rhino Hearn. Second base, Nick Gonzalez. Shortstop, Connor Griffin. Third base, Jared Triolo. He makes his return. Right field, Brian Reynolds. Center field, O'Neal Cruz. Left field is Jake Mangum. DHing is Marcel Ozuna. 2-2 the pitch, and that's going to be a fastball down low, and it's 3-2. I do apologize on the MLB again. It's been strong in the last few nights. Yeah, again, I don't know. It's just the way it is for some reason. 3-2 count. The pitch, and that's going to be missing upstairs. Ball four. Chandler wants to challenge. I really hope the umpire doesn't let him challenge. That would have been way upstairs, yeah. Looks like the umpire didn't see it, thank goodness. All right, that'll bring up, I believe it's Adrian Del Castillo. He's been not actually heard of him before, but he's the cleanup hitter, batting .222, OPS of .671, 3 homers and 13 RBIs. Chandler sets. Rocks and fires. That's going to be a fastball right down the middle for a called strike. And it's 0-1. Appreciate you, gaming boy. Appreciate you, Anthony, man. Thank you very much. Scheduled down next week. Are you talking about the NFL? Yeah, I'm ready for it, man. 20-minute intermission. Oh, yeah, I got you. 0-1 counts. The pitch. Checked his swing upstairs. Didn't go, and it's 1-1. Yeah, it's snowing in Colorado. That's kind of what got the conversation going. Is there anything you liked about the opinion? I mean, Chance, it's your opinion, man. It's your opinion. 1-1 count the pitch, and that's going to be fouled back, and it's 1-2. Get a ground ball. Yeah, again, I'll try to fix this during commercial break. Actually, I'll try to fix it now because commercials, that's when the ads start happening. I ain't trying to deal with all that garbage. 1-2 counts. The pitch, and that's going to be outside. 100 on the fastball, and it's 2-2. Welcome on in, CB. Good to see you. Lions find a way to make the easy schedule not work at this guy. Lions, again, they'll be okay. Though their best days are behind them. Count is 2-2. Chandler ready. So again, runners on the corners with an out. 1 out to the pitch. And that's going to be sent to center field. Probably going to score the run. Cruz has it. He's going to yeet it to home. And that is going to be cut off. Throw to second. And it's actually off the glove of Gonzalez. He has to go and get it. The runner has to stay at second. Of course, it didn't go away too far. But yes, that is a sacrifice fly. And the Diamondbacks lead 1-0. It's just too deep. Yeah, Cruz has got to throw that to... Man, that's a bummer. All right, that'll bring up Indenaro Vargo, batting .382, OPS of 1063. 6 homers and 21 RBIs. Vargas, pardon me, not Vargo. Didn't finish writing the name, apparently. Outside, 1-0 to Vargas. Runner on second with 2 outs. Diamondbacks leading 1-0. Chandler readies. Looks back at second, the pitch, and that's going to be off the plate. Curveball, and it's 2-0. Alive with the Pirates on the bush? I should be. I don't see why I wouldn't. Vargas batting .382. The next closest batter is .343. That's Ben Rice from the Yankees. That's quite the difference there. That's going to be fouled back, and it's 2-1. Two and 1 to Vargas. Again, runner on second with 2 outs. Chandler looks back and delivers. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Slider inside. Does Rogers sign by mandatory minicamp? Probably not. Probably not. 2-2 counts. Chandler looking at Carroll. The pitch. That's going to be chopped foul. That'll be once again 2-2. Probably Cruz has misplayed the ball. Yeah, because, I mean, that wouldn't have been a triple for sure. Buffy still believing. Of course, it's still early, folks. 2-2 counts. Chandler looks back at Carroll yet again. The pitch. And that's going to be chopped foul as Vargas just trying to make contact. Just staying alive. Not a good start. Well, I mean, it's just the way it goes. Cruz Gaff has going fish. Yeah, I know. Who's friggin' pitching? Bubba Chandler. 2-2. Chandler sets. Rocks and fires. That's going to be fouled back. 100 on the gun. Vargas just, again, just trying to stay alive. Amish cabinet guy at work is really into football and baseball. Didn't think Amish paid attention to sport. Yeah, no. I would not have guessed. Watching the game via the Diamondbacks coverage. Gotcha. The 2-2 as Vargas sends this to right center field on the run, and that's going to drop. Unbelievable. Both of them, Cruz and Reynolds, stopped. They thought the other guy would have it. And the Diamondbacks lead 2-0. Unbelievable. I don't know. I mean, if Reynolds kept going, he would have had it, but he was waiting for Cruz, or Cruz was waiting for Reynolds, and I don't know. That's unfortunate. And Chandler talking to myself. He's like, what the? The pitch, and that's going to be upstairs, ball 1. This is Lourdes Gurriel batting .233, OPS of 562. No homers and 4 RBIs. I can tell you again, I assure you, I mean, again, I'm not trying to just hate on Cruz here, okay? Because that was kind of on both. But I'll tell you what I think happened, because that's going to be off the plate 2-0. Reynolds, again, he was on it. He had a beat on it for sure. And he's thinking, well, in the past, Cruz just takes all the balls anyway, so I'm not going to try to get hurt here. And obviously you're saying that Cruz didn't take the ball this time. As Cruz was like, well, maybe I should stop trying to get to the balls, because clearly whenever I do that, bad stuff happens. So, just unfortunate. Just unfortunate. And there's going to be a mound visit here for Chandler, as he is not having a good time. Not a good start. Ball confusion. Yep. Pirates are trash. Hashman, I don't think so. Let's see. Did I answer? I apologize. No, I don't know. The easiest, I don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry there, Tyler. Yeah, they just, I don't know if they have an easy schedule. I don't know. I have to look at it. He chime in and bam, Pirates away games. Yep. Supposed to be captain the outfield, but shouldn't in this case. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, he was being afraid of. Yeah, exactly. Cruz plays out of control. I mean, he just goes for everything. So Reynolds was like, okay, well, he's going to go for this one. And then Cruz is like, well, I go for everything and I mess up, so I'm going to stop doing it. So that's going to be upstairs 3-0. Is not a good start here tonight. Again, still plenty of baseball, folks. I just want to let that be known. Those of you that are saying this game is over, or teams are bad, or teams are good, or whatever, this is the first inning. The 3-0, that's going to be way inside. Ball 4, almost hit him in the face. And that is a 4-pitch walk, as Chandler is not having a good time. He does not look like a happy camper. Chandler at 27 pitches, by the way. Nolan Arenado going to come to the plate, batting .275, OPS of .750, 5 homers and 17 RBIs. Cruz is off in the field, lack of communication. No, I completely agree. I completely agree. The pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 199 on the fastball. How's it going, George? Welcome on in. Welcome on into the toxic table here. 0-1 counts. Chandler checks on Vargas. The pitch. Checked his swing. It's in there anyway for a called strike. 97 on the fastball. Arenado didn't seem to like the call. He'll dig in anyway. 0-2. Chandler ready. Looks at Vargas. The pitch. And that's going to be a slider off the plate. 1-2. To Nolan Arenado. So, okay, yeah, it's plenty of time to overcome for sure. Chance up 2-0. Nice. 1-2 counts. The pitch. Slider off the plate again. 2-2. Same spots. Where the cool kids are. I don't know about all that. I don't know. This is a pretty cool chat. Sometimes, though, you'll see the worst of the chat. Sometimes. The 2-2. That's going to be popped up, and that'll go out of play, and it's a foul ball. As the announcer said just prior to all this, that, yeah, Cruz could hit a ball 500 feet, but also makes 5 errors an inning. Oh, my gosh. I mean, he's not wrong. That's the problem. The 2-2. That's going to be off the plate changeup, and it's 3-2. So 0-2 to 3-2. Problem Chandler's already thrown too many pitches. Yeah, no, I agree. Maybe he settles down, but yeah, definitely not ideal. But of course, the Pirates haven't really used their bullpen much as of late, so they better be all rested. Again, that stupid... I just can't think of the Cardinals game. That was just so bad. Horribly managed. The 3-2. That's in the dirt. Ball 4. So he completely lost him from 0-2 to 4-2. And that one wasn't even close. Looks like, yeah, the Pirates are already phoning the pen. And Johan Ramirez is getting loose. Unbelievable. As that'll bring up Gabriel Moreno, batting .245, OPS of .704, 1 homer and 7 RBIs. Jeez. Chandler kicks and fires. That's going to be a fastball off the plate, but it's called a strike. And it's 0-1 to Moreno. Starts up and settles in. He does from time to time. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be sent to right. That's going to slice foul, and it's quickly 0-2. Though we were just here a few moments ago. Out of sort. Well, he seemed to be very upset there, Brian, with what happened in center, so maybe. The 0-2 from Chandler, and that's going to be fouled back. 100 on the fastball. Chandler at 37 pitches. Chandler going to ask for time, wants a new ball. Can he bore him off the plate? Yeah, I don't know about Chandler needs to call some friends here. Yeah, you're funny there. Trisk. 0-2 counts. The pitch. Grounder to third. Triolo throws to second for the force for out number 3. To be honest, not the worst, considering bases were loaded. Cardinals. Arizona Cardinals. Diamondbacks leading 2-0 over the Pirates. Gonna be one of those games? Yeah, possibly. Folks, again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Not that, you know, I don't know, no one really celebrates it. I don't know. It's just Cinco de Mayo, so happy Cinco de Mayo. But, again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure to leave a like and, of course, sub to the channel. It is free. And also, if you guys would like, I'm just going to put this link down below. This is a video, a minute video, that Trisk, who's in the chat, my dad, he made. So if you just want to just look at a Cinco de Mayo clip that he made, again, it's only about a minute long, so you're not going to, I promise you, you will be fine. You're not missing much of the stream, but you can check it out. It's pretty fun. It's a Cinco de Mayo song there. There you go. Again, Trisk is already asking about it after I placed it, so yeah. Revenge of the 5th. There we go. That's pretty good. That's right. Yeah, May the 4th. But yeah, make sure to like and sub, and of course, again, check out that link. I'll probably even show it during like one of the the 7th inning stretch or something, just for fun. I don't think Trisk is going to copyright claim this. If he does, oh, we will have a long conversation. Happy during a Pirates game? I don't know about all that. Chandler doesn't do it when he gets rattled. That is true. He has composure issues. Huge get out of the bases loaded. Yep. There are 3 songs together. I didn't know that. Bro sounds like Stitch. This guy, Chance, come on. Trisk sounds awesome. He sounds like me, just a little bit lower. And make sure to sub to Trisk as well. I don't know if he's actually going to use that channel. All right, we are back in action here. Ryan O'Hearn at the plate as Rodriguez kicks, rocks, and fires. As that's going to be in there for a called strike. 0-1 here to O'Hearn, batting .308 OPS of .868, 5 homers and 24 RBIs. 0-1, the pitch. That's going to be inside. 1-1. There's one with the cartoon voice. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I don't remember. 1-1 count. Rodriguez delivers. That's going to be a grounder foul. And it's 1-2. That was education. Oh, yeah, no, he is a teacher after all. 1-2 count. Rodriguez readies and delivers. Swung on and missed. Hayes struck him out. Breaking ball in the outside corner. And there's one away for the Pirates. And that'll bring up Marcell Ozuna, batting .189 OPS of .553, 3 homers and 13 RBIs. Random dude you saw on the internet? No, that is not a random dude. Definitely not. Maybe to you guys. Rodriguez readies as he kicks and fires. That's going to be right down the middle for a called strike. 92 on the fastball. Rodriguez doesn't really throw fast, That's the thing. Again, a low ERA, 3.03 entering today, but his whip was a 1.41, so people get on base against him. Can the Pirates do that today? As that's going to be in there for a called strike 0-2. You broke your foot today. Well, I'm very sorry to hear that, dead to the world. I hope you feel better soon. That is actually genuinely horrible. The 0-2, that's going to be upstairs 1-2. Highway likes the video. There we go. Easy announcers for the talking about Cruz. That is tough. How's it going, Orioles Birdwatcher? Thank you for the redirect. I appreciate it. Here's the 1-2 to Ozuna. That's going to be off the plate, and it's 2-2. Folks, if you like baseball, if you're a big baseball fan, he covers all the Orioles games. And, of course, the Orioles play all 29 teams. So, again, if you're a Diamondbacks fan or a Pirates fan, make sure to subscribe to Orioles Birdwatcher today for all your baseball needs. Here's the 2-2. That's going to be a fastball inside 3-2. And, of course, as Birdwatcher is here, feel free to put your link. Though, of course, sometimes I know you just redirect and then head on out. But, hey, I do appreciate the redirect. That is very kind. As Rodriguez rocks and fires. That's going to be popped up, and that'll go foul. Michael, Carl, appreciate you guys for tuning in. We won at the fish. Nice, good stuff. 3-2, the pitch. That's going to be down low, ball 4. So the first base runner today for the Pirates is Marcell Ozuna. Can you believe it? You're going to have to, because that's the reality we live in. And that'll bring up Connor Griffin, who's been pretty much amazing the last 10 games. Batting .405 with an OPS of 1139 over those 10 games, of course, for the season. Batting .262, OPS of 723, 2 homers and 16 RBIs. Rodriguez readies and fires. That's going to be inside, ball 1. You're good. Could have been worse. Well, that's good. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad you're going to be okay. Matt, how's it going? Welcome on in. Here's the 1-0. That's going to be in there for a called strike, and it's 1-1 again. Thank you, Orioles Birdwatcher, for the redirect. Okay, well, I guess W's in the chat there, Alex. You definitely have some interesting comments on here. 1-1 counts. Rodriguez readies, kicks, and deals. That's going to be high and in, and it's 2-1. Actually, for Alex, let's go and do L's in the chat. Does anyone want to do L's in the chat for Alex? Why not? If you want to put L's, great. If you want to put W's, that's fine too. 2-1 counts. Rodriguez sets, rocks, and fires. That's going to be a fastball at the knees for a called strike 2-2. Again, runner on first with 1 out. W for whiff. Yeah, this guy. There we go. We got the L's. Nice. Very nice. 2-2 counts. Rodriguez sets, kicks, and fires. That is inside, ball 3. Missing with the sinker. I've seen more enthusiasm for L's than W's. Unbelievable. 3-2 counts. That is great. The pitch. Check the swing. Did he go? He did not. So Connor Griffin draws a walk. That's back-to-back walks for the Pirates. So runners on first and second again with just 1 out. And that'll bring up the speedy Jake Mangum. Batting .271, OPS of 646, no homers and 3 RBIs. Framber spent, I don't know what he did. I heard you guys talking about it, Rob. I'll have to check it out. But apparently what he did was pretty terrible. So I'm going to say fiction because I don't know, but I need to check it out. Again, runners on first and second. Rodriguez checks on Ozuna for some reason. Ozuna's not fast. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be in there for a called strike, 92 on the fastball. Yeah, appreciate you, Carl. Thank you, Matt, for tuning in. Oh, and 1 count, the pitch. And that's going to be a broken bat to third. Ozuna, for some reason, stopped. What in the world? Well, he's going to be Well, I mean, regardless, there's going to be runners on first and second. Arenado stepped on the bag. I don't know what is. I mean, the ball was clearly not going to be caught. Man, that was kind of wild. Regardless, it's a fielder's choice. So 2 outs, runners on first and second. Joey Bart coming to the play. We can use a Bart darts. He's batting .209, OPS of .557, 1 homer and 3 RBIs. The pitch, and that's going to be in there for a called strike, 90 miles per hour on the cutter. Pitch, I don't know. Yeah, that's up to you. 5 more walks, tie the record. Yeah, I don't know about that. Don't think we'll see that ever again. The 0-1, ground ball to second. Marte throws to first against the easy outs. Round number 3. All right, bottom of the second coming up. Diamondbacks leading 2-0 over the Pirates. It's very Bush League. I'll have to look at it. Black and blue, that'll work. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Oh yeah. It's gonna be that type of game. I don't know. Yeah, you're feeling black and blue. There you go. Black and blue. That'll make it work. Didn't go over the scores earlier, so I'll go over them now. The Reds and the Cubs 2-2 in the top of the 9th. The Astros leading 2-1 over the Dodgers in the bottom of the 8th. Braves and Mariners 0-0. White Sox and the Angels 2-2 in the bottom of the 2nd. Giants leading 3-1 over the Padres in the bottom of the 2nd. And that is all. Final scores from earlier: the Red Sox over the Tigers 10-3. Rays over the Blue Jays 4-3. Phillies over the A's 9-1. Orioles over the Marlins 9-7. Twins over the Nationals 11-3. Yankees over the Rangers 7-4. And the Royals over the Indians 5-3. Had some postponements today as well. All right, again, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure, again, to hit the like button and sub to the channel. It is free. We try on here to get to 150 on the likes for Pirates games, though I don't know if that's really going to be something we have going forward, as I've noticed. I guess people are just tired of baseball already. The season's gone on too long that the views are going down. I guess that's just the way it is. I don't know. But so anyway, yeah, we'll just try to get to 125 for Pirates games, so then we'll just go from there. But again, thank you guys for tuning in tonight, giving me your time. I know it's late, so again, if you got to go. I know you guys probably got to work tomorrow. I got to myself. I have to drive my mom 4.5 hours. I have to wake up at 5, so I can actually get up at 5:30, take a shower, go pick up my mom, and then drive for almost 5 hours from 6 o'clock to hopefully get there by 11, and then drive back. And of course, I'll be here tomorrow night. I'll have plenty of time to relax when I get back. But yeah, I myself will be busy very early in the morning driving, and it should be raining too, and that's kind of annoying, but I will be okay. Just again, if you are the praying type, I would just ask for your prayers for safe journeys, but I should be fine. I mean, I've done this before. All right, 2 up for the Diamondbacks: Alek Thomas, Geraldo Perdomo, and Ketel Marte. Alek Thomas steps in. He's batting .184, OPS of .565, 2 homers, and 10 RBIs. As here is the pitch. That's going to be fastball on the outside corner for a called strike. Dead of the World, appreciate you, man, for subbing. Thank you very much. You are a legend. I appreciate that. 0-1 count to Thomas. As Chandler delivers, checked his swing, but it's in there anyway for a called strike. Thomas thought about challenging, does not. Baseball's addicting. It's fun. I mean, it's definitely, I mean, I like it. Again, it's not the NFL to me. NFL is king, but he's definitely, or yeah, the baseball's definitely pretty good, as that's going to be fouled back, and again, it's 0-2. I appreciate you, Steven. Thank you very much. I don't know about all that, SB. I try to be. I can be. I was a brat. I was a brat there. I was a brat. I still am kind of a brat. I'm sure Trisk can attest to that. Here's the 0-2. That's a chopper, and it bounces foul. And thank you, Orville. I appreciate that. I always prefer the West Coast game since you live in California. That would make sense, yeah. Yeah, the first late night game for me really this year. Last year I did more of them. But this year I guess I'm taking it a little bit slower, which probably shouldn't do that. But have streamed 33 straight days. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed. He struck him out. That's a good bounce back here for Chandler as he's at 43 pitches. He's going to have to be very efficient if he wants to try to get to 5, which is really the minimum that pitchers want to try to get to. And that'll flip the lineup over. Geraldo Perdomo will step on in. He's 0 for 1 tonight. The pitch, and that's going to be a breaking ball. Down low, ball 1. Don't crash. Yeah, thank you, Chance. I appreciate that. I'll try not to crash into a wall. I was going to, but since you mentioned it. 1-0 count. Chandler delivers. That's going to be off the plate. And it's 2-0. You're off tomorrow? Nice, Orville. Good stuff. Davinsky, yes, he was suspended for a couple of games again. I thought that was soft. 2-0 count. Chandler delivers. Checked his swing, but he clearly went, and it's 2-1. Fastball upstairs. Cloudy here. Gotcha. The 2-1, as that's going to be in there for a call strike. Nice pitch. Changeup had a lot of movement. Kind of inside movement, too. That was kind of odd, but that'll work. 2-2. And appreciate that, Brian. Appreciate you. You're stuck with some of us. That's okay. The 2-2 from Chandler as he readies. Kicks and delivers. Ground ball to first. O'Hearn with it. Underhands it to Chandler, who makes the catch for out number 2. All right, Ketel Marte steps on and he had a triple in the first inning. Again, probably should have been a double, but, you know, that's just the way it goes. That's just the way it goes. Again, I mentioned Marte with a slow start this year, but a triple will maybe jumpstart his season. Chandler readies and delivers. That's a fastball right down the middle for a called strike. And thank you, 83. Appreciate it. Count is 0-1 the pitch. And that's going to be fouled back, and it's 0-2. This guy. Can you imagine Nolan Ryan's reaction if he had been ejected for throwing inside? Honestly, he would have ran to the umpire, and he would have had him in the headlock and started doing. I mean, unbelievable. Like, just how soft that was. That was horrible. 0-2 count the pitch, and that's going to be poked at and may stay in playable territory. Triolo is under it and makes the catch for out number 3. Okay, well, we go to the top of the third. Your score, Diamondbacks 2, Pirates nothing. Again, appreciate you, JJ, for the redirect. I do appreciate it, folks. Make sure to check out Play-by-Play with JJ. Again, he does the same thing that Birdwatcher does, but of course, for the Phillies, and does mix in other games as well. So make sure to check out Play-by-Play with JJ for all your Philadelphia sports needs, your baseball needs, and all that. So again, thank you very much for the redirect. You have to be patient, see if it's real. Yeah. Phils are 7-1 under Mattingly. Yeah, I mean, it's nice, I guess. So they're 16-20 now. Well, maybe they are coming back. Yeah. Maybe they can make it happen again. The Braves just looking really good, but it is a long season. It is a long season. Due up for the Pirates will be Triolo, Cruz, and Gonzalez. He's a great guy. We'll see. Brian will believe now. Look at that. Orville is just Mr. Positive all of a sudden. That's amazing. That is just amazing. Forgot to put the emojis in the chats. And of course, we have emojis here do have the cone, though. We haven't had any cones tonight. Of course, again, we also have the Diamondbacks as well. We try to get to, as much, trying to make it known that, yeah, obviously I'm a Pirates fan or whatnot, but, again, it is a channel for everybody. It's not just, of course, for Pirates fans. I try to, again, cover as much as I can. But, yeah, we are back in action here. Trader Triolo with his first at-bat in a while. He's batting .208, OPS of .546, no homers and an RBI. That's going to be in there for a called strike. Fastball, 90 on the fastball. How's it going? Drago, appreciate you, man. Velvet voice. Yeah, he is. I think Football Nation might be fibbing there, as that's going to be inside ball. I appreciate Drago for tuning in, and I'll catch you later. Yeah, definitely no Velvet. That is not true. 1-1 count, the pitch. That's going to be inside. 2-1, 89 on the cutter. I mentioned y'all by July 1st. Phillies will have a better record than the Pirates. Yeah, well, you're just a hater. 2-1 count. The pitch. And that's going to be in there for a called strike, and it's 2-2. The Pirates did a little digging here. The Pirates have actually played the most teams above 500 in the month of April, as that's going to be outside 3-2. Changeup just missing. Traffic cone on one side. This guy. Dunce cap. Canada's full to Triolo. Rodriguez kicks and delivers as Triolo sends this to left. On the run is the left fielder who makes the catch for out number 1. All right, that'll flip the lineup over. O'Neal Cruz will step on in 0 for 1 today. That's pretty cool, Orville. That's to have he took time to take a picture with you. That's pretty cool. That is really neat. Rodriguez readies and fires. Checks his swing. Fastball inside, ball 1. Want to know to Cruz, the pitch. Checked his swing. Did he go? And he did not, and it's 2-0 to Cruz. Again, if you're just joining us, Diamondbacks 2, Pirates nothing. The 2-0, that's a breaking ball in there for a called strike, and it's 2-1. Got to run. Appreciate you, Carl. Thank you for tuning in. It is late. Again, folks, I really don't expect a huge turnout for these games, as here's the 2-1, and that is going to be yanked to right. But that is a foul ball. Cruz with some nice contact tonight, just a little bit early. What is the rain coming out? I don't know about all that. I don't think there will be rain tonight, Casey. We'll see, though. 2-2 counts. Rodriguez delivers. That's going to be a changeup in the dirt, and it's 3-2. 3-2. Toughest division. Yeah, no, they are. How's it going, Chaman? How's it going, man? Appreciate you, man. The 3-2. Swung on him as he struck him out. As Rodriguez is now at 3 strikeouts. And that'll bring up Nick Gonzalez, who's 0 for 1 in this one. 500 road trip. Oh, yeah, for sure, Jay. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, if we come back to PNC and we're 22-19, you got to feel really good about it. You got to feel really good. Because winning on the road is really tough to do. A lot of people just kind of look at the teams like, oh, this team should win. That's just not the case. That's just not the case. That one's inside. 1-0 to Gonzalez. Rodriguez kicks and fires. That's going to be hit off his foot. And it'll be 1-1. Hour away from Pittsburgh. It's raining there. Well, be careful, Alan. Hopefully it's not thunderstorms or anything crazy. And, yeah, no, this one, of course, is in Arizona, as I'm sure many of you know. Appreciate you, Chaman. Appreciate you, man. I appreciate that. As here's the 1-1 to Gonzalez. That's a swing and a miss, strike 2 to Nicky G. Reds reliever just got hurt, really. 1-2 to Gonzalez. Rodriguez readies as he kicks and delivers. Grounder to third. Arenado with it. Throws to first, and a nice pick over there at first to make the catch for out number 3. And again, not really much there for the Pirates. We go to the bottom of the third. Diamondbacks leading 2-0. So has his, no, he does not. And his on-base streak also ended as well. Oh, that ended not too long ago. It might have been yesterday. Yeah, I think it was 2 days ago. Sunday, pardon me. Yeah. Yeah, it ended against the Reds in the 1-0 win. But, hey, you know, he's still playing well, but, you know, when you do that well for so long, it kind of evens out. You know, that's just the way it goes. Where's the likes? I don't know. Where are we at? We're at 84. Appreciate you guys. Make sure to leave a like before you go. Again, it is free to do. So it's also free to subscribe. I promise you $0, 0 cents. I'm just that nice. I've just been that nice. You know, you're probably taking advantage of me. Such a great deal. It's okay. No shipping, no handling, no hidden fees like other websites, like other channels. Okay, maybe not other channels. They're also the same. But yeah, you get what I'm saying. Again, $0, 0 cents to sub. It is free. Again, all you're going to get is more baseball during baseball season. Of course, my specialty is the NFL. That's where I'm at my best. That's where the channel's at its best. So make sure to subscribe. It is free as we're, again, still in year 2 on YouTube. Just really entering that. Been on here now for 14 months. So we're a growing channel. Might as well sub now. Because you'll sub later. I'm just that confident. That's your dad with the Yankees and the Dodgers and the Mets. Well, everybody but the Yankees are always on top. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, you know, you hate on teams that can spend a lot of money. Can't the Pirates get it going? It's just the way it goes. Some nights you have it, some nights you don't, Hash Man. Fish, it'll be okay. I promise you, 3 innings is not the end of the world. How's it going, William? Welcome on in. Here's the pitch to Carroll. That's going to be a tapper foul. So we're back in action in the bottom of the third. Again, Corbin Carroll walked in his first appearance. Let's start going to the bullpen. Probably Molzinski, maybe Chandler. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to that, as Chandler still has some command issues. The 0-1, that's going to be a fastball in the inside corner, and it's 0-2 to Carroll. How long was Jameson tying? What, 4 or 5 years? Something like that, Draven. The 0-2 to Carroll. Swung on and missed. He struck him out. All right, now to bring up Del Castillo, who's hit a sacrifice fly to bring in the first run of the game back in the first. Let's go Ravens. Oh, man. Well, I do cover them. They are definitely a featured team for sure. As Chandler delivers a off-speed pitch in there for a called strike on the upper part of the zone, as it's 0-1 to Del Castillo. You'll be here, my sub. Well, thank you, Alex. The 0-1, that's going to be a tapper foul, and it's 0-2. Again, thank you for the yells in the chat for Alex. I really did appreciate that. That was great. Go Pirates. Oh, yeah, you know it. 0-2 to Del Castillo. Chandler fires, and that's going to be sent to right. Reynolds back of the warning track, making the catch against the fence for out number 2. Castillo gave it a good ride, but Reynolds was there to make the catch in time. Nice jump by Reynolds. Fastball way upstairs, by the way. That was pretty much at his neck. That'll bring up Idamaro Vargas, who doubled in his first appearance. Unbelievable, Orville. The pitch, and that's going to be a fastball right down the middle for a called strike. How about the Cubs last night? Yeah, it was crazy. Well, it was a crazy ending. That was a really good game. I mean, it got to be a good game. You know, it had its moments, then it kind of went quiet for a while, but then it ended up being a really good game. Really good ending for sure. That was a fun one to call. The 0-1, that's a ground ball, foul ball. And it's quickly 0-2 to Vargas. Love your Ravens. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Hey, you love your team, you love your team. Orville, just don't listen to him. He just hates everybody. 0-2 counts. Chandler fires, as that's going to be a bounding ball, foul. House staff quarterback. Yep, that is true. Definitely quarterback is, he'll do well. You have one. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball to Chandler. Chandler blocks it down, picks it up, tosses it to first for out number 3. All right, well, Chandler has retired the last 7 batters. We go to the top of the 4th. Diamondbacks 2, Pirates nothing. As long as Arizona doesn't hit the center field, we'll be fine. I guess so. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. That's funny. All right, let's check out some scores real quick. Again, thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Again, I know it's late, so I do appreciate that. Again, honestly, I didn't expect this. So, of course, we had some redirects as well. So I do appreciate that. The Reds and the Cubs, 2-2 in the bottom of the 9th. Cubs might be walking off another one. The Braves 2, Mariners 2. Same thing there with the White Sox and the Angels. Giants leading 4-1 over the Padres. Final scores from earlier, the Red Sox over the Tigers 10-3. Rays over the Blue Jays 4-3. Phillies over the A's 9-1. Orioles over the Marlins 9-7. The Twins over the Nationals 11-3. Yankees over the Rangers 7-4. Royals over the Indians 5-3. And the Astros over the Dodgers 2-1. Seals have a quarterback. You are just something else. You love everyone, Doc. Just teams. I guess that's fair. That's a fair point. That's a fair point. Pirates are tying up right here. I like it. I like it, Riddlin. I like that. Can the Pirates score a run, please? It'd be nice. We'll see. Riddlin says they are. I like his line of thinking. This reminds me of a kid I used to listen to the games on KDKA late night. Appreciate you, Jay. Thank you again. I'm not that good, I assure you, but I appreciate the kind words. What's up, Big D? Good to see you. No, you're good, man. Appreciate you. I'm doing all right. I actually did hurt my back earlier today. I was lifting weights. I bought some weights. And, yeah, so I think I pulled a muscle. I have some icy hot. It smells like icy hot in here. But I'll be fine. But, yeah, that's kind of a bummer. But I'll live. I will live. Do it for the Pirates. Brian Reynolds, Ryan O'Hearn, and Marcel Ozuna. Reynolds, of course, is 0 for 1, as are many of the Pirates. Either 0 for 1 or you're 0 for 2 or you walked. No hits for the Pirates so far. Maybe they change it right here. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Breaking ball down low. And it's 0-1. How's it going, Alex? Welcome on in. Do your laundry. Yep, you got to get your chores done. 0-1 count the pitch. And that's going to be an off-speed pitch down low. Just missing, and it's 1-1 to Reynolds. Get the Pirates channel on TV. Nice. Angels fell off cliff. Yeah, I know Trout had a nice start, but now he's kind of fallen off. Here's the 1-1. That's a chopper, and that is a foul ball. I appreciate you guys. I don't know about all that, Brian. Yep, Russell, I know you're excited about the Pirates. Feel better in a few days. Yeah, I hope so. That was kind of annoying. I'm trying to get a little bit healthier. The 1-2, that's going to be outside, and it's 2-2. Prince was the best. Would not know Prince, but I've heard a lot of Pirates fans talk very highly of him. 2-2. Rodriguez kicks and fires. That's going to be down low, ball 3. Changeup just missing. And it's 3-2 to Brian Reynolds. Unbelievable, Denny. Unbelievable. 3-2 counts. The pitch. And that's going to be down low, ball 4. Oh, and he called strike 3. Reynolds going to challenge, and he's going to win. That's going to be a walk. Oh, that was low. Reynolds is just letting him know, yeah, I'm going to go to first. There it is. Ball 4. Reynolds has done a great, he's, again, kind of sacrificed his power this year for a better eye, but, you know, his on-base percentage is kind of like where it was in his prime. Like I said, though, he's kind of sacrificed his power for it. But we'll take it. Maybe the Pirates can take advantage as Ryan O'Hearn steps in. He is 0 for 1 in this one. The pitch. Ground ball. Oh, what a stop by the first baseman. Throws to second. And he is safe. Unbelievable play by Vargas. Unbelievable. That could have been a double for sure. But Vargas with a sliding, diving stop here. Stepping on the bag at first. The throw to second was not that good. So that allowed Reynolds to get in. Unbelievable. Reynolds, though, is in scoring position, and that'll bring up Marcell Ozuna, who walked in his first appearance. Penguins next stream, probably, I don't know, October, November, maybe. So that's going to be inside ball 1. I don't know, I got to be careful if football's really popping off, which I believe it will be. I think football's going to be really good for the channel next year. I can't mess up the algorithm with a bad Penguin stream. So might have to wait till after the playoffs, as that's going to be in there for a called strike.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me?
So, yeah.
Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
1-1 count to Ozuna. Rodriguez sets. Looks back at Reynolds, the pitch. As Ozuna sends this to center. Thomas at the warning track is under it, though, and makes the catch. He's going to throw it in. And Reynolds will tag up as he's now just 90 feet away. Just don't let Ozuna challenge. Yeah, no, for sure. You love the ABS? Yeah, it's okay. I'm trying to catch up on chat here. My bad, folks. NBA, no. This is a sports channel. I'm working for the D-backs. Now, this guy, come on. Top 5 Pirates. My favorite would be Freddie Sanchez, Andrew McCutchen, as Connor Griffin's at the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Brian Reynolds. Jason Bay. I like Josh Harrison. He was pretty fun. So, yeah, Josh Harrison. 0-1 count. That might change, though. You can ask me another day, and I'll switch it up, as that's a swing and a miss, strike 2. So, quickly down 0-2 here. Oh, and 2 counts to Griffin. As Rodriguez rocks and fires. Swung on and missed. He struck him out. Just attacked Griffin there. All right, bottom of the 4th coming up. Diamondbacks 2, Pirates nothing. I'll try to catch up on chat here. Let's see. Howard with a nice home run call. Nice, I like that. Jason May was amazing. Yes, Jason May was great. Nat's eyelash, yep. Jason Kendall, yeah, he was before my time. Webb needs to lay off the Pepsi. Now he needs to drink more Pepsi. Playoffs. Freddie Sanchez. Yeah, I love Freddie Sanchez. He was great. Sangy, he was like a catcher for the Pirates like in the 70s, if I recall. Captain Jack. I love Jack Sawinski. I really do. I'm not trolling. I am not trolling. I do, but yeah. 2020, was it 2022 or 2023 Jack Sawinski? One of the greatest players of all time. Maybe not that, but, you know, he was really fun. Jason Grilli was great. Yeah, he was good. I think we only had him for a year or 2, but, yeah, he was really fun. Josh Bell's good. Yeah, I like Josh Bell. Yeah, no, that was fun. Like I said, folks, I was born in the, well, I actually haven't said that to some of you guys here, but born in 96, so, you know, the late 2000s Pirates are really, I guess, special for me. And, of course, then the 2010s, the playoff years were fun. You were born in 84, nice. Michael McCutchen, nice. Paul Skeens. Yeah, you like Joey Bart. You're probably the first player or first person in the chat that has ever said you like Joey Bart. That's interesting. But again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure to like and sub. It is free. Like Jason Bay was actually Canadian. You should like him, Chance. You're from Canada. Jason Bay was from Canada. All right, do it for the Diamondbacks, Gurriel, Arenado, and Moreno. Gurriel walked in his first appearance as Chandler delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Captain Jack, swing and a miss. Man, I hope he turns it around. I hope he finds his early career form. 0-1 count the pitch, and that's going to be down low, and it's 1-1 to Gurriel. Joey Bart's low-key tough. I don't know about all that. I think he's low-key rough. Here's the 1-1. That's going to be in the dirt, and it's 2-1 to Gurriel. Again, Chandler with a rough first inning, but has kind of settled down since then. We'll see if he can keep it up. And again, he's retired 7 straight. The 2-1, that's going to be off the plate. And it's 3-1 to Gurriel. Pitcher is Bubba Chandler. Henry Davis. 3-1 count. Chandler kicks and delivers. That's off the plate, ball 4, so the streak is over at 7. Gurriel will get on for his second time tonight via a walk. That'll bring up Nolan Arenado, who walked as well. Look at the 70s team. Oh, yeah, I know they were pretty good. Trebek and Wakefield. I think my dad, I don't know if Trisk is still here. I think he said he met Tim Wakefield when he was younger. I could be wrong. Maybe I am fibbing there. It's Chandler with a pitch clock violation. So it's going to be 1-0. That, of course, is not ideal for Chandler, who's been kind of wild. Ryan Giles, yeah. That was before my time, of course, but yes. The 1-0, as that's going to be in the dirt, 2-0. So, again, Chandler, a guy that's struggling to find the strike zone. Pitch clock violation will not help him out at all. 2-0. The pitch. That's going to be inside. Almost hit him. And it's 3-0. Notice how Arenado is not making a big deal about it. This for Sal Stewart, though. Chandler would be ejected. 3-0 count. Chandler sets, rocks, and fires. That's going to be inside, ball 4. So that's a 3-pitch walk. So back-to-back walks for the Diamondbacks. And that'll bring up Gabriel Moreno, who's 0 for 1 in this one. You met David Parker as a kid? That's cool. Every 4th inning. Yeah, I don't know. This is definitely a problem. Welcome on in, Jim. Wakefield, just know from the Boston. Yeah, no, he was on the Pirates in his early days. A lot of good players were on the Pirates in the early days, and then they traded. That's kind of what that's what led us to everyone saying that the Pirates are going to just get rid of Skeens for no reason. It's because the Pirates actually did that at one time. Well, I don't know. Wakefield, I don't think he was that good with the Pirates, though. So that might have been why they gave up on him after a few years. Of course, Bonds, I think he left after 6. Here's the pitch to Moreno's. That's a breaking ball in there for a called strike. And it's 0-1. Tekulve. I can't remember how to pronounce that. One of the best relievers. The 0-1 to Moreno. It's a chopper to short. Throws to third for the force, pardon me, for the first out. My brain was trying to say that. So we'll take it, I suppose. Well, Moreno does get on with the fielder's choice, but again, they get the leading runner at third. So runners at first and second this time, of course, with 1 out. So double play would be ideal, as Alec Thomas will step on in. He's 0 for 1 with the strikeout. Chandler at 71 pitches. Chandler looks back, rocks, and fires. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Change up in the dirt. Arsenal beat Atletico. Nice 1-0. Made it to the final? Oh, wow. I didn't realize. Oh, yeah, it is May. Dang. Time flies. 0-1 count the pitch. That's a tapper. Back up the middle. Steps on the bag for 1 and 2. A double play. Look at Connor Griffin go. He was in the perfect spot. Chandler gets the ground ball he needs. We go to the top of the 5th. The Diamondbacks still lead 2-0 over the Pirates. That was what the Pirates needed. Again, with stuff like that, you got a chance. With stuff like that, you still got a chance. Still plenty of time. Reds and Cubs, by the way, in extras. They're going to the bottom of the 10, 2-2 there in Chicago. Braves and the Mariners 2-2. Same thing with the White Sox and the Angels. And the Padres lead the Giants 6-4. Man, see why Rob was saying something about the Pepsi there. Jeez. Yeah, chance it's rough. Jim Leyland, yep, he was before my time. Pirates are the farm system of the Yankees and other teams, but mostly Yankees, yeah, possibly. Who's pitching for Arizona? That is Eduardo Rodriguez, whose ERA is now in the 2s for sure. You sold you liked Roberto. Well, that's cool, though. That's cool. It must have been a pleasure to see. Yeah, plane crash. Yeah, he was delivering some to aid to Puerto Rico, I believe. Yeah, it's very horrible. Horrible. I believe he was 40 years old or something. He was young. Might be pitching sore. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Where is Eduardo? He is, I guess, about to be on the mound there, Ryland. Volunteer work, yeah, something like that. It was, again, just seemed like a great guy. I remember reading a lot of books about him as a kid. That's why I hate the Dodgers Yankees. And every time we develop or draft a young good player, your feed is full of reasons why we should trade him. There we go. Puerto Rico, yep. All right, back in action here as Mangum's at the plate. The pitch is going to be in there for a called strike as, again, we're here in the top of the 5th. The Diamondbacks leading 2-0 over the Pirates. Pirates have had no hits tonight. 3 walks, no hits, as that's a chopper foul and it's 0-2. Folks, make sure to leave a like and sub to the channel. It is free. Again, I'll be back tomorrow for Game 2 of the series. So, again, if you're a Diamondbacks fan or a Pirates fan, I will be here. That's going to be a ground ball to third. Arenado with it. Throws it to first. Gets him by a step. Mangum was hustling. All right, Joey Bart will step on in 0 for 1 in today's ballgame. Give me a sec. I am shrinking. You'll know what I mean after this. I'm still calling the game, I promise. This dang chair just wants to fall down as Bart rips this one foul. And it's 0-1. Hits the ball boy in the back. I don't even know how that happens, but it happened. All right, look at me. I've risen. I've grown. Oh, 1 count to Bart. Rodriguez readies, rocks, and fires. That's going to be a tapper foul, and it's 0-2 to Bart. Bucks are a AAA affiliate. I can't even. Almost 100 likes. Yeah, no, we got it. We did get it. So thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. 0-2 counts. Rodriguez rocks and fires. That'll be fouled back. And it's 0-2. I also added the air horn I really didn't want to, but I was trying to think of like a positive button to push. I didn't really have any, so I did add that. Here's the 0-2 to Bart. That's going to be upstairs, ball 1. Iron City beer. Yep, I never had that. Probably never will. I appreciate you, Alan. I could press the air horn now, but now I feel like it'd just be weird. I need to press it later. 1-2 count. Rodriguez kicks and fires. That's going to be sent to right, and that is a foul ball. Red Sox with the Dodgers AAA affiliate. Oh, man, that's pretty bad. Still a 1-2 count to Bart. Rodriguez rocks and fires as Bart sends this to center field. Thomas is under it and will make the catch for out number 2. And that'll bring up Jared Triolo, 0 for 1 in today's ball game. Cubs walked off the Reds. Oh, man, you got to feel for the Reds. You got to feel for the Reds. The Cubs, they are going to be a problem. They will be the team to beat in the NL Central. All right, Rodriguez readies, kicks, and delivers. That's going to be a fastball off the plate, and it's ball 1. You know how it is doing a YouTube channel? Nice. Yeah, it can be pretty tough. Just got to keep going. Here's the 1-0. That's going to be hit to left, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Sliding stop by Gurriel. Then he drops the ball, and Triolo is going to be at second with, I would assume that's a double. Even with them dropping the ball, and it's not like they were chanting his name or anything, so I don't know what that was all about there on left. But yeah, he just flat out dropped it. He had it, and then just it fell out of his glove. So Triolo, the number 9 hitter, his first game back since, what, early April. First hit of the game for the Pirates. Pirates with a runner in scoring position. Rodriguez looks back at the speedy Triolo. The pitch, grounder to second. And he'll throw it to first for out number 3. Well, that was fun. All right, we go to the bottom of the 5th. Diamondbacks 2, Pirates nothing. What are you doing with Cruz Gaffs? What are you doing? I guess so, yeah. Yeah, that was kind of a bummer. Chance to do it. Yes, I'm subbed to his channel. Yep. The world is a better place when the Pirates are contenders. Yeah, that is true. That is true. This is the inning. It was not the inning. It was not the inning. I really want to know what I was thinking as a kid picking the Pirates. I don't know. Must have been... Yeah, I don't know. What was the first MLB The Show game or MLB 2K game you played? That might have been it. Feel nothing for the Reds. I'll never forget them for beating the Bucks in the NLCS in '72. Yeah, I don't know. I think... Well, one, I wasn't even alive there, Peter. Wasn't a thing. Wasn't even a thought. My dad was 2. And I don't know. I feel like after 54 years, I'd probably... I don't know. Actually, never mind. Because I feel like when I'm, old and gray, 70, 80 years old, I'll still be hating on Tom Brady and the Patriots. I will still never... I'll probably... So I guess so. I guess I kind of understand that. Or probably will understand it in the future. Oh, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. You picked them in Slugfest, MLB 06. Okay. Well, I mean, they had some players there, young players. Sanchez, Bay. They were building that team. I don't know if LaRoche was there. I don't think he was. They would have had Craig Wilson, Darryl Ward, Zach Duke, Oliver Perez. Yeah. I don't know. All right, we're back. Geraldo Perdomo is going to be at the plate. He is 0 for 2 today. The pitch, and that's going to be in the dirt, ball 1. By the way, Bubba Chandler, he is out there for the 5th inning. So, he's completed 4. And it completes this one. Honestly, it wouldn't turn into. It's not going to be like a bad start at all. Chandler delivers. That's going to be off the plate, just missing, and it's 2-0 to Perdomo. How you feel about Tom Brady's? That's how you feel about the Steelers? Really? What have the Steelers done to you? Unbelievable. Here's the 2-0. That's going to be sent back, and that's going to be a foul ball. Man, I guess you are a Ravens fan. Yeah, I guess the Steelers kind of did own the Ravens for a good bit there. That's fair. 2-1 counts. As Chandler readies, rocks, and fires. That's going to be just off the plate. 3-1 to Perdomo. Pirates had the best team in MLB in 1972. Should have won it. Wow. He starts shaking and settles in. I don't know. It's just he's so inconsistent. Here's the 3-1. That's going to be off the plate. But it's called a strike. 3-2. Maybe it did catch the zone there. Looks like it did on the replay. 3-2 count to Perdomo as he asked for time. Again, if you're just joining us, Diamondbacks 2, Pirates nothing here in the bottom of the 5th. The Diamondbacks scored 2 runs in the first, but nothing since. Been all 0 since. The pitch, and that's going to be fouled back. Reds on a 5-game losing streak. Yeah, it's tough. The old logo? Yeah, the logo, man. This one. This is iconic. I love that. 3-2 counts. The pitch. That's inside, ball 4. So Perdomo works a walk. That is now 6 walks for Chandler. He's just got a problem. How's it going, Rhino? Welcome on in. Good to see you, folks. Make sure to check out Rising Rhino for all your football needs. He was covering hockey. So, again, if you are a hockey fan, make sure to check out Rhino as well. So, yeah, make sure to check out Rising Rhino for all your football needs. Covers a lot of football. Covers the UFL, NFL, college football. Here's the pitch. That's going to be inside, ball 1. Covers European football. Covers Canadian football. Football that I love football. I'm not going to cover all that. He does. So, make sure to check him out. 1-0 to Ketel Marte and had a triple in the first. As Chandler sets. Checks on the runner and fires. That's going to be sent to right. Reynolds coming in, makes the catch. And thought about throwing to first, but looks like Perdomo's back. So no throw is required. So that is out number 1. Old timers night, maybe, I don't know. I mean, honestly, I know my audience. My audience is, it's a lot of older millennials, Gen Xers, and boomers, 100%. I know my audience. There are people my age. I'm the younger generation of the millennials. I was born in 96, so that's going to be found back. And there are a few Gen Z, but not too much. There really isn't many. More so with football. Football, yeah, we have more Gen Z, yes. But yeah, I know my audience for baseball for sure. And that's totally okay. I definitely don't mind that. 0-1 counts. Chandler delivers. That's going to be upstairs. Bart throws to first, and not in time. Perdomo's back safe and sound. How's it going, Sean? Welcome on in. Back-to-back World Series winners. Yep, 90. Yeah, you said, I think they wanted 71 and 79. 1-1 counts. Chandler readies. Checks on the runner. Pickoff attempt. And he's back safe and sound. It's all good, Nick. Welcome on in. Good to see you. Figured I would see you here with your team, 1-1 counts. Chandler readies and fires. That's going to be just upstairs, apparently. 2-1. I don't know about that one. Of course, that's still behind. Didn't have ready informs at one point. Yes, I did. That was bad. 2-1. The pitch. And that's going to be popped up. Maybe playable. Looks like it will be. Triolo calling for it and makes the catch. Good stuff. Taking care of a key man there. Corbin Carroll, again, pretty solid. And with 2 outs, that'll bring up Del Castillo, who's 0 for 1 with a sac fly. Steelers broke your heart so many times. Yeah, they broke my heart too. Many times. Many times. Probably more. Boomers rock. For the cameras, I'll say yes. 1983, there you go. So I think you are, I want to say you're Gen X. I could be wrong, because that's going to be sent to right. That's going to be a foul ball. You might be one of the earlier millennials. 79 Gen X, yes. 65, I think you're the beginning of Gen X. 0-1 counts. Chandler fires. That's going to be in there for a called strike at the knees, and it's 0-2 to Del Castillo. It's all good, Chance. It's all good. And appreciate you, Sean, for tuning in. Good to see you. 0-2 counts. Chandler readies, rocks, and fires. Tapper foul. And it's 0-2 yet again. Resident Zoomer here. We still love baseball. Zoomer, what is that Gen Z? I don't remember what Zoomer is. I actually can't remember. Is that what the Gen Z say? You have to be. Yeah, the way you talk, you have to be a Gen Z. 100%. Here's the 0-2. That's going to be outside ball one. There's no way. Gonna have you doing a late game. I know. I know. I know. I haven't done as many late games. 1-2 counts. Chandler sets, rocks, and fires. That's going to be a changeup upstairs, and it's 2-2. 83 is older millennial. Okay. Two and two. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. All right. We go to the top of the sixth. The Diamondbacks still lead 2-0, but again, a pretty solid bounce-back performance. I know Chandler has allowed a lot of base runners. That is his problem. But he bounced back after, again, a rough first inning. Of course, again, the defense didn't help him. Did not help him. Bubba Chandler or Bubba Smith. I don't know who Bubba Smith is, so I'm going to go Bubba Chandler. Chandler's actually a pretty good athlete. 65. Yeah, again, if you're born there, I want to say that's Gen X. Like you're the first of the Gen Xers. Trisk was here. Yeah, Chance is Gen Z. Time goes by fast. I feel the same way, and I'm 29, so I don't know how I'm going to be thinking when I'm 46. I know, Sean. I know. I'm sorry. But I got to protect the channel. Everything I do is protecting the channel. It'll be 39 and 57 minutes. Well, happy early birthday. Switch over. No, I cannot. I'm sorry, Sean. Like I said, everything I do is to protect the channel. So last year, yeah, it was a little bit more free, but now that I'm trying to grow this thing and, trying to make this my living, everything I do is, again, designed to protect and improve on the channel. How old is Trisk? He is 55. He will be 56 in August. Yeah, but happy early birthday there, and Shaman, appreciate you, man. I'm sure we'll be on in an hour. Right now, the Padres leading the Giants 7-4. The Padres have bases loaded with 2 outs in the top of the 5th. The Angels leading 3-2 over the White Sox in the bottom of the 5th, and the Braves and the Mariners 2-2 in the top of the 6th. Due up for the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez, Brian Reynolds, and Ryan O'Hearn. All right, here is the pitch. That's going to be a breaking ball off the plate, and it's ball one. So you don't look at day past 30. What a comment! Unbelievable stuff. 1-0 count the pitch, and that's going to be fouled back, and it's 1-1. Chance just kicking me. Unbelievable stuff. Life is like a roll of toilet paper. The closer you get to the end, the faster it goes. Yep. 1-1 count the pitch, as that's a grounder to short. Throws to first. Gets Speedy Gonzalez by a step. Nice throw by Perdomo for outs number 1. All right, Reynolds will step on in 0 for 1 with the walk tonight. Again, the Pirates have only mustered up 1 hit, and that was actually in the previous inning. And if you're wondering on Rodriguez's pitch count, he's at 76. 76. I thought you said Triscus. How would he be Gen Z? And I'm a millennial. How does that make any sense? Nobody got charged with an error on the. Yeah, I know it's garbage. White Sox seem pretty good this year. I mean, better than they have been. 0-1 count to Reynolds. Rodriguez rocks and fires. That's going to be a changeup in the dirt, and it's 1-1. Bicentennial baby, born in 76. Even had a special birth certificate for that year. That's pretty cool. 200th birthday. That's neat. The 1-1, swing and a miss, way upstairs. Reynolds, unbelievable. 1-2. The Pirates are desperate for hits as Reynolds is swinging at pitches at his head. 1-2 count. Rodriguez kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Just not a good at bat from Reynolds. That is my guy, but that was tough. That was a tough watch. And again, that one was upstairs as well. Ryan O'Hearn will step in 0 for 2. Rodriguez readies, kicks, and delivers. Breaking ball on the outside corner for a called strike. Around your son's age? Yeah, son's age, okay. Is Trisk my dad? Yes, he is legit my dad. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be off the plate, and it's 1-1. By the way, I forgot about it. Forgot about that. Make sure to, again, click the link. That's going to be Trisk's Cinco de Mayo song, if you're interested. Again, just for a minute. Here's the 1-1. That's going to, oh, high, and it almost hit him in the face. O'Hearn seems to be fine. He's holding his nose. Maybe he was hit. I don't know. O'Hearn was holding his nose like he was hit. I don't know what hit him. Apparently it didn't hit him, but it's 2-1. Diamondbacks bullpen apparently they're pretty good. Apparently the bullpen is pretty good. 2-1 the pitch. That's a swing and a miss. Breaking ball in the dirt, and it's 2-2 to O'Hearn. Two and 2 count. Rodriguez kicks and deals. That'll be sent to shallow right center as O'Hearn slams his bat down. And that'll be caught by Carroll for out number 3. The Pirates are frustrated tonight as they've been held to 1 hit. We go to the bottom of the 6th. The Diamondbacks leading 2-0 over the Pirates. Maybe thought he had a sneeze. Maybe. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Again, I'll post the link now. It's probably a bad time to post it. Again, make sure to check out the link there. It's about a minute long. It's just a Cinco de Mayo clip my dad made. It's just a silly little song. Hopefully you like it. Again, it's all in fun, of course. But yeah, make sure to leave a like and, of course, sub to the channel. It is free. It is free as can be. And again, during the 7th inning stretch, I'll actually pull it up and we'll watch it anyway. I don't know if you can hear the audio. That's the only thing. I don't know how that would work. But anyway, yeah, make sure to sub it up. It is free to do so. And again, I'll be back tomorrow for more Pirates baseball and Diamondbacks, of course. Obviously, they're playing the Diamondbacks in a 3-game series. Same time, 8:40 Central, 7:40 Mountain Time, 6:40 Pacific, 9:40 Eastern, all the times. Pardon me. So, yeah. I'll be back tomorrow for sure, and Thursday and Friday and Saturday. Again, this is 33 straight days that I have covered a game. Just going at it. Probably got stunned. Yeah, maybe a concussion grenade. Pirates finish up over 500. Yes, I believe they will. Only takes 1 inning. That is true. Orville hates the Pirates and me. Someday, my dad. He's actually covered games for me. He's actually last year he covered games while I was on vacation. So I do appreciate him. But yes, and we also did the All-Star game together last year as well. Yes. But I'm sure he'll be back. I'm sure he'll be back on. Have you heard new updates on the Steelers? I have not. Parents reveal. I mean, again, my dad's been on stream before. You'd have to look at it. And actually, again, if you look at my old thumbnails, I do have it. Normally, you see my face on the, well, not my face, but my logo on the top right of the screen, the little, Hispanic-looking guy. But then if it's not me hosting, you'll see a football player, and that would be my dad. As that's going to be in there for a called strike. 0-1. We're back underway. This is Idamaro Vargas. Again, he's 1 for 2 on the night. New pitcher for the Pirates is Yohan Ramirez. And I'll get you his stats whenever the Pirates put it up on their screen. Of course, Hannah Mears has been yapping for the last minute and a half, so it's been really annoying. But it is what it is. 0-1 counts. Ramirez delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Curveball in the dirt. Yohan Ramirez, 2.08 ERA, putting batting average of 195. He's done a pretty good job at keeping people off base. 0-2 count. Ramirez sets, kicks, and delivers. Chopper foul. And it's still 0-2. What is a virtual live on the screen point of view from the umpire? It is MLB.com. Why make such assumptions? I don't know. I'm just matching your energy, Orville. 0-2 counts. The pitch. That's going to be poked at and fouled back. Do you know that, Orville? You know, if everyone's nice in the chat, I'll be nice. Oh, like, yeah, everyone's just all getting along. Orville, whenever he starts hating on teams, oh, this team stinks. Oh, this. Oh, you know what, Orville? Then I'm going to go ahead and give you that energy back. I think it's only fair. That's just, again, I'm the great equalizer. That's how I've always been that way, really, my entire life, is that's going to be outside 1-2. 1-2 to Vargas. Watch the vid, very amusing. Nice. I'll let him know. I'll let Trisk know. Count is 1-2. Ramirez sets. Rocks and fires. Check the swing. Did he go? He did not, and it's 2-2. So in the NFL draft? No, he did not. Cardinals are surging. They are surging. Salsa, cerveza, avocado. Yep. Don't dislike the Bucks. I despise their cheap. I mean, it's the same here. That's going to be sent to left. On the run is Mangum. Mangum sliding, but couldn't make the catch as it's a foul ball. Nothing but positivity. Oh, yeah. No, like I said, I appreciate everybody. Again, that's fine. You can be whatever you want, really, for the most part. If I think you're taking too far, then I'll definitely let you know. But like I said, the great equalizer. That's what I've always really been. 2-2 counts. Ramirez sets. Kicks and fires. Ground ball to first. O'Hearn handles it well. And he will step on the bag for out number 1. All right, that'll bring up Lourdes Gurriel, who's walked in both appearances. So he's just getting on base. I don't know. It's been okay. Thoughts were instrumental. Yeah, I think we caught the Cardinals in a bad time. Ramirez sets, rocks, and fires. That's going to be a fastball down low, ball 1. Again, thank you guys for still tuning in. I mean, we got over 200 people here for this late night game. I really do appreciate that. Definitely, again, a late one. 11:15 back in Pennsylvania. Here's the 1-0. That's going to be down low, 2-0. Good shirt, maybe. For favorites, I mean, well, Triska, again, is my dad. I mean, again, I appreciate everyone here. I really do. And you guys are giving me your time out of your day. Here's the 2-0. That's going to be outside ball 3. Only 3 hits total this game. Good thing chat is good. Yeah, it's very active tonight. You guys have been great. 3-0. The pitch. Ball 4. That one's way outside. Not even close. So Gurriel again has walked every time. 3 walks. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado, who's walked both times as well. He's walked in both plate appearances tonight. Pirates still win? Of course they can, Larry. It's still pretty early. Welcome on in, Jay. Yeah, a lot of NBA, yep. Baseball fans, where are you watching from? PA here. A lot of PA, I imagine, in the chat. Here's the pitch. That's going to be off the plate. Ball 1. Yeah, Alex, I don't know. Why would I joke about Trisk being my dad? I just never understood. I don't get how that'd be a bit. 1-0 count to Arenado. Again, runner on first with 1 out. The pitch. That's going to be ripped to left. That is a foul. What a catch by the ball boy. Or ball guy. Really ball grandpa, to be honest with you. Again, it went off his back earlier, and then he redeems himself with a great catch. That guy might need to play center for the Pirates. The 1-1 Arenado. Oh, and it hits him inside. Oh, man. So Arenado will get on base via a hit by pitch. And just like that, the D-backs have runners on first and second again with just 1 out. That'll bring up Gabriel Moreno, who's 0 for 2 tonight. Jay's tuning in from Bama, West Virginia, North Carolina, Northwest Pennsylvania. From Alberta, I guess, Chance? Is that what got South Carolina, Pennsylvania, Florida? Man, we got a lot of people from everywhere. Worldwide here. I am Pitbull. 100%. And I am doing this from Texas. Look at that. Will the ball boy make the All-Star game? Maybe. Maybe. He'll be right back. All right, appreciate you, Alex. All right, Gabriel Moreno is going to step in again. The Pirates had a mound visit. Apparently the Diamondbacks had somebody on the mound for them as well. That is crazy. I keep forgetting I moved myself from here. I don't know. Some of you guys might have noticed that I've switched spots. Moreno digs in. Runners on first and second with 1 out. Again, the Diamondbacks leading 2-0 with the chance to extend their lead. The pitch, and that's going to be a fastball in there for a called strike. You think that play was the highlight of the ball, grandfather's life? I don't think so. I'm sure there's, I hope there was more to that, but that was pretty neat. So it was a neat catch. 0-1 count. Ramirez, sets and fires. That's going to be off the plate. And it's 1-1 to Moreno. Myrtle Beach. Russell from St. Louis. 1-1 counts. Ramirez kicks and fires. That's going to be hit to left. That's going to be a foul ball. And it's 1-2. Jump like, yeah, I can. One and 2 counts. Moreno again at the plate. Ramirez kicks and fires. That's going to be hit to right, and that is a fair ball. Reynolds with it, throws it in, and it's going to be 3-0 as Moreno has a double. An RBI double. That was unfortunate. That had to land right on the line. No way. That was tailing away. Moreno just fighting it off. Sends it down the right field line. Unbelievable. Catching the outer part of the line. Of course, that is fair. Diamondbacks looking for more. Alec Thomas will step in. 0 for 2 tonight. Pirates are playing in the pitch. That's going to be... Oh, and it hits Thomas. And Ramirez has just been completely wild tonight. He's already hit, that was his second batter. And the Pirates will get on the phone and have a chat with the bullpen. Jose Guillen, I do not. It was before my time, most likely. Douglas tuning in from Las Vegas. Let's go, ball boy. Yeah, it was a nice play. Bases loaded for the Diamondbacks. That'll flip the lineup over to Geraldo Perdomo. He was 0 for 2 with the walk. Ramirez sets, rocks, and fires. That's going to be outside. Ball 197 on the fastball. Appreciate you, Howard. Thank you for tuning in. You take care. That's all good, Alex. Benches are being worn. That is not a thing that happened there, Rob. The 1-0, and that's going to be hit to right, and that is a fair ball down the right field line. One run's going to score. Reynolds throws it to second, and he is safe. The Diamondbacks lead 5-0. As things are going from bad to worse for the Pirates. Ramirez clearly didn't have it. That'll bring up Ketel Marte. He was 1 for 3 tonight. Chandler looks on in complete disbelief. Ramirez delivers. That's going to be inside, ball 1. That was close, but not going to get the call at this point. Great arm. Yep, having a rough time. You're talking about Guillen. Yeah, I would not know. 1-0 count, the pitch. That's going to be a breaking ball in the dirt, and it's 2-0 to Ketel Marte. Orville saying the game is over. That was good for the rain delays, was it? No mas. Fish saying no more. Well, the Diamondbacks won more. 2-0. Ramirez delivers. That's a tapper foul, and it'll be 2-1. 97 on the sinker. Again, the Diamondbacks, again, if you're just tuning in, lead 5-0. 2 runs were scored in the first inning. And then it was 0 since. Second, third, fourth, and fifth. The Diamondbacks have erupted for 3 and looking for more again as they have runners on second and third with just 1 out. Ramirez checks on the runners. Kicks and delivers. That is way outside on the fastball. And it's 3-1 to Ketel Marte. Again, they have a base open, so I imagine they might pitch around. Appreciate you, Jay, for tuning in. Ketel related to Sterling? Probably not. 3-1. The pitch. That'll be hit to right, and that is a foul ball. How do you lose? I mean, Orville. I mean, exactly. Again, my point. You just can't win them all. You're on the road. So if the Pirates go 3-3 over this road trip, I mean, you got to be pretty happy. But obviously, yeah, just a rough night for the Pirates. Shocked Ramirez still out there? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I think I'm very shocked with that. But because it was clear from the get-go he didn't have it. The 3-2, that's going to be fouled back. And we'll do it again. Anyone can beat anyone on any given night in baseball. 100%. Also, some of the D-backs are actually taking pitches and working the count. Yeah. Well, the Pirates haven't really... They're missing way off the plates. I mean, they're not really competitive pitches, to be honest with you. The 3-2. Grounder up the middle. Throw to the plate, and he is not in time. The throw was off. And the Diamondbacks lead 6-0. Tough play for Connor. It was hit right up the middle. Ramirez offered at it. Griffin had it. Threw it to the first base line, and that was just not a good throw. as the Cardinals lead 6-0 over the Steelers. And that'll bring up Corbin Carroll. It's 0 for 2 tonight with the walk. Angels went 6-0 against the... Oh, really? They swept the Dodgers. You never know. Yeah, exactly. Again, baseball's just... This is I mean, Orville, it's baseball. Anything happens. 162 games. It's just the way it goes. This game is far from over. Watched a lot of D-backs games. No lead is safe. Well, I hope you're right. Pirates are going to the pen. Thank goodness. Ramirez clearly didn't have it from the get-go, and they elected to keep him in. And, well, the lead has tripled. Now 6-0. So they put up a fight. Yeah, well, I mean, obviously, you definitely want that. The day off killed all the rhythm. Maybe. I don't know. Again, it's just baseball. Again, it's a road trip. It's a road trip out west. And again, it's just hard to win on the road. It's just hard to win on the road. Kelly was the one who called the bullpen. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Arizona was due for a win. Exactly. Yeah, they were due. I mean, it's not like, oh, this team's, they've lost 4 in a row. They're just going to keep losing. You know, I mean, they're due for a win. That's just the way it goes. Bought some used kayaks and took out your kids for on the pond with them this evening. Our pond doesn't smell great, but it's still lovely. Oh, yeah, for sure. That sounds awesome. Yeah, Burley, it's not a good game. Yeah, no 162 now for sure. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure to leave a like and, of course, on the channel. It is free. Again, I'll be back tomorrow. Even if the Pirates lose 20-0 tonight, I will still be here. And it's not going to add any extra losses to the win-loss. I promise you it won't happen. I promise you this loss will drop them to 19-17 and not 19-70. Like, I just don't understand some of the reactions. I just don't get it. Evan Sisk will be on the mound, 2.38 ERA, putting batting average of 238. So he likes the numbers 238 apparently. But anyway, we'll see if he can keep the runners on without him scoring. Again, runners on the corners with still 1 out. Corbin Carroll at the plate again, 0 for 2 with the walk. Sisk kicks and fires. That's going to be a tapper foul, and it's 0-1. How's it going, DJ? Welcome on in. 20-0, yep. You know it's Jonathan Losiaga warming up for the Diamondbacks. So it looks like Rodriguez will go. That might be good for the Pirates. Again, he pretty much dominated the Pirates tonight, so maybe the bullpen can... Maybe that's what gives the Pirates a chance at the plates. 0-1 count. Sisk kicks and fires. That's going to be a sweeper off the plate. And it's 1-1. Ryan Reynolds will homer the series. Last year the Pirates took the series from us. Okay. Well, I didn't even know that. That's going to be fouled back and it's 1-2. I hope so. We'll see. Is there a view from the second baseman's point of view? Probably. But I don't care. This is the point of view. This is the way. This is the way. 1-2 counts. Sisk kicks and fires. That's going to be a sweeper off the plate. And it's 2-2 to Corbin Carroll. Sisk readies. Again, runners on the corners with an out. The pitch, and that's going to be sent to shallow right. Maybe not as shallow as I thought. Reynolds is under it, makes the catch. He's going to throw to the plate. And it is a little bit off target. Not a bad throw, just a little bit off. Just a tad bit off. And that is going to be a sacrifice fly. 7-0 Diamondbacks over the Pirates. Again, Cardinals over the Steelers right now. So a sacrifice fly for Corbin Carroll. That'll bring up Del Castillo, who's 0 for 2 with the sac fly as well. I think, Doc. It's like in football, you should be able to beat bad teams. I know it's 162, but bad teams should be able to beat. Oh, for sure. I mean, it's just the way it is. Yeah, I mean, obviously, you have a bad team. You know, again, the Diamondbacks are just 2.5 games below the Pirates for one. The Diamondbacks are at home for 2, and it's a 3-game series. So you play them 3 times. As that's going to be sent to center field. Cruz runs up, then runs backwards, and makes the catch for out number 3. All right. We go to the top of the 7th as the Cardinals lead by a touchdown, 7-0. It's legitimately freezing at the ballpark right now with the wind and temperature. Really? Freezing? I thought that stadium was always hot. I guess I'm wrong there, Jaguar. Appreciate you, man, for tuning in. Morales has been terrible. Well, I mean, yeah. That was not a bad throw, though. Thunder kill the Lakers. That's great. Like I said, NBA, I could care less. I genuinely, actually, I couldn't care less. That's actually a more accurate statement. That is interesting. Getting late here. Appreciate you, Sean. Thank you for tuning in. And again, thank you guys all for tuning in tonight. Make sure to like and sub before you go. Again, it is free to do so. It is free to do so for sure. As I try to combat the chat and try to make them realize that it's just one game out of 162. I don't know if Jaguar Gator, if you actually have the audio on, but right now some of the chat is acting like a bunch of Jacksons right now, and I just, you know what I want to do? I'm going to go out in the woods. This is what I want to do after the game, folks. I have to take my mom on a 4.5-hour trip tomorrow in the morning, but I'm actually going to have to let her know tonight. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to go out in the woods because the chat is just making me want to just do this to myself. I'm going to do that in the woods later tonight. And again, I'll just leave you guys to assume what's going to happen, but I'm pretty sure that is going to happen. Unbelievable stuff. Dr. D should sing karaoke. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. If we ever meet, I don't know if that'll happen. I don't know if that is the one thing I'll think about when I meet Jaguar Gator. Like, yeah, let's go do karaoke. I don't know. We'll probably debate football. Cruz got a late jump on that too. Yeah, trust me, Jack. It's rough. All right, we're back in action. Here's the pitch. That's going to be inside, ball 1. Marcell Ozuna at the plate, 0 for 1 with the walk. One game, I know. That's your point. 1-0 counts. Rodriguez rocks and fires. That's going to be in there for a called strike, and it's 1-1. So you don't get to experience the magic of the D-backs bullpen. Man, that's a bummer. 1-1 counts. Rodriguez delivers. That is inside. 2-1, 86 on the cutter. Yeah, no, well, she needs the trip, so she needs to be somewhere, so I'm the guy. The 2-1, and that'll be sent to shallow right. Maybe a little bit more farther than I thought as Carroll's backing up, but he makes the catch for out number 1. And that'll bring up Connor Griffin. Connor Griffin's 0 for 1 with the walk. Wow, aluminum bats to generate more offense. Yeah, just for the Pirates here. Yeah, if you're losing by 7 runs in the 7th, you get to use aluminum bats. So that's going to be down low ball, and they call it the Pirates rule. Yeah. That'd be terrible. 1-0 to Griffin. Rodriguez readies, kicks, and fires. That's a breaking ball at the knees for a called strike. You just want to hear? No, you're good, Chris. No, I know. It's all fun. I'm just trying to educate the masses. That's all it is. Here's the 1-1. That's going to be down low, 2-1. I should be called Professor Delay or something like that. But Doctor, that just kind of flows better, you know. 2-1 to Griffin, the pitch, as Griffin sends this to center field. At the wall is Thomas. It's going to be off the wall. What a play by Thomas. Throws it in. And Griffin will have to hold up at second. Thomas played that perfectly off the wall. Unbelievable. But we'll take it, though. That is going to be a 1-out double for the Pirates. By far the best hit of the night. I mean, if Cruz were in center for the Diamondbacks, that's a triple easily. I'm just saying. He played that so well. Oh, just a few feet away from hitting the yellow line, too. That is a bummer. All right, but again, the Pirates were at second, or Connor Griffin's at second. That'll bring up Jake Mangum, who is 0 for 2 tonight. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. When you go to the woods, can I join you? Why not? Pirates need a baseball-sized golf ball. Oh, geez. 0-1 counts. Rodriguez delivers. That's going to be a foul tip. And it's 0-2. Same Dimensions ballpark. Yeah. I thought it was... That was hit very well, JG. Griffin off the wall. Griffin's playing well, man. Again, the last 10 games batting over 400. OPS of 1139. He just needed to turn 20. Ever since he's turned 20, the Griffin he's just played well. He's played great. The 0-2, that's going to be in the dirt, handled well by Moreno. And it'll be 1-2. He's feet from hitting homers, I know. 1-2 counts. Rodriguez, by the way, at 96 pitches. He's still trucking along. As he delivers, that's going to be high and in, 2-2, fastball. Smart to lock him up for 9 years. Yeah, no, he's really coming into his own. Two and two count. Mangum's actually going to ask for time. You should see what happens when he turns 60. I don't. I don't at all. I'm good. That's, oh man, I double my life when I'm practically there. Unbelievable. I'm 29. Jeez, and last, really, again, ever since I graduated, like high school, it's been very fast moving. As that's a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Oh man, Rodriguez, I believe that's 6 strikeouts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 strikeouts for Rodriguez tonight. He is mowing down these Pirates. That'll bring up Joey Bart, 0 for 2 tonight. The pitch, and that's going to be off the plates, and it's ball 1. Adult diapers and eating bacon. Oh my gosh. Turning 60 has been hard. Yeah, maybe. 1-0 counts. Rodriguez rocks and fires. That's going to be upstairs, but it's called a strike. 88 on the cutter. That one was well upstairs, but it's just the way it goes. One to Joey Bart. Rodriguez sets. Looks back at Griffin. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Apparently there's a wave now. JG, are partaking in the wave? Forget the classy ballpark food. Give me the take me out to the ball game shake that the D-backs offer, which contains 4 whole Kit Kat bars inside of it for some reason. That is pretty interesting. That would be very odd. I don't know if I'd have that. Here's the 1-2. That's going to be popped up, and that is a foul ball. Yeah, forget that. Classy ballpark food. I want the Kit Kats. 4 whole Kit Kat bars. Jeez, Once again, a 1-2 count to Joey Bart. Rodriguez looks back at Griffin. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 7 strikeouts for Rodriguez as we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Your score, 7-0 Diamondbacks. One of the biggest free agent busts of the 21st century to somehow being our best pitcher and legitimately incredible. He is. His ERA is under 3. Unbelievable stuff. Talks back to that. It just depends. If it's just random, like I said, to me, I don't know. I just think randomly it's like, okay, what the heck? Like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's just kind of, it's just random. I like to be strategic. That's I don't know if that makes any sense. Like, again, the NFL, that is king. I think that's fair. I think it's fair. You get 17 games, so it makes more sense. Everything's more meaningful in the NFL. Like the trash talk, 100%. Again, just talking trash like on one game, it's like, imagine me going and picking I'm just a random guy, and I see the Dodgers lost to the Astros today, and I'm like, oh yeah, the Dodgers are garbage. They put up 1 run. I thought they're supposed to be good. Like, the guy is just trolling. It's just like, what's the point of that? Like, what are you doing? It's like the same, that's kind of just like, there's 162 games. Like, I just genuinely don't understand it. Now, if we're in August and you kind of already see where the teams are at, okay, yeah, no, you're actually legit bad. Like, okay, like, we get it. Like, you're not going to the playoffs. But to start doing this in May, when you're pretty much saying, oh, yeah, like, again, just compare this to NFL terms, yeah, that team is 2-2. The Steelers are 2-2. The Cardinals are 2-2. And they are complete garbage. Why even play the rest of their games? Like, okay, what are you saying? Like, what are you trying to do here? But even then, again, the games are much more meaningful in the NFL because, again, there's only 17, not 162. So that's why I have an issue with it. Horrible. Anyway, we're back here in the bottom of the 7th. Vargas is 1 for 3 on the night. Evan Sisk looks like he will be out there for his 2nd inning of work. Sisk sets and fires. That's going to be a fastball at the knees for a called strike. Vargas didn't like the call. Oh, 1 count to Vargas as he did ask for time, and he'll step back in. Chiefs error was good, but it's over. That sounds about right. 0-1 counts. Sisk fires. As that's going to be a chopper to third. Triolo throws to first. A 3-hopper. Oh, he got him! Unbelievable by Triolo. A 3-hopper of a throw. But he got him in the end. What a play by Triolo. Again, had a run. Was running away and towards the third base line. 1, 2, 3. Just, man, that'll work. And that'll bring up Lourdes Gurriel, who walks he's walked in every appearance tonight. He's walked 3 times. The pitch almost hit him. And it's ball 1. Is 14 and 3 Chiefs. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so at all. I don't think anyone's going to win 14, as that's going to be in there for a called strike. And it's 1-1. Again, I'm ready for the NFL schedule release. I really am. I am so ready for that. 1-1 count, the pitch, and that's going to be a tapper foul, and it's 1-2 to Gurriel. Again, thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Again, I'll be back tomorrow for some more baseball coverage. Pirates Diamondbacks game 2 of the series. One and 2. Sisk kicks and fires. That's going to be in the dirt, and it'll be 2-2. I don't really groan about the KC fans. I just think you guys haven't realized what has happened to the team. I don't think you guys have realized that your best days are behind you. And that's okay. I'll be here the whole time. Here's the 2-2. That's going to be hit to... Oh, it's going to get past O'Hearn. O'Hearn made a motion towards the ball, but then I guess he realized he was beat as that trickles into the outfield for a single. All right, Nolan Arenado, pardon me, will be at the plate. He's walked in 2 appearances and was hit by a pitch. So, again, technically he's walked all 3 times tonight. Sisk kicks and fires. That's a breaking ball in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Sisk delivers. That's going to be in there for a called strike, and it's 0-2. Oh, and 2 counts. Sisk looks back at first. The pitch. That's going to be poked back, and that is a foul ball. Sisk once readies, readies, kicks, and delivers. Checked his swing. That's going to be off the plate, and it's 1-2. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. Again, still going strong, over 100 people in the chats for this late night game. Here's the 1-2. Checked his swing. That's going to be off the plate, and it's 2-2. Definitely not a hater, but I can tell you this. When the Chiefs are just a wild card team, you heard it here first. They will go back to the playoffs. I don't see why they wouldn't. If they don't do it, will you say that they're bad, Orville? Will you be convinced then that, oh yeah, actually it's over, as that's going to be popped up and caught by Griffin for out number 2? You probably won't. Probably won't. Me again. I am realistic. I am aware of what my team is or who my teams are. But other sports fans, for some reason, are just kind of, I don't know, delusional. So that's kind of my problem. Oh, man, my team's the best. They'll pound the chest. But when their team does fall and fail, they never say anything. That's my problem with society today. Everyone's right. Everyone has to be right. Everyone's the best. And that's simply just not true. Why can't everyone be, like, just realistic? Humble. Humility. That's a good characteristic that is lost in society today. Sisk sets on the 0-1 as he delivers. That's going to be upstairs, 1-1. Moreno again 1 for 3 on the night. Had a RBI double in his last appearance. Wishful thinking, I know. It won't happen. 1-1, the pitch. That's going to be a ground ball, foul ball, and it's 1-2. Football is still so far away. I think we're only a quarter of the way through baseball. Yeah, no, it's true. Still got, well, 3 months. No, 4 months. 4 months away. 1-2 counts. Sisk kicks and fires. That's going to be fouled back. And it's once again 1-2. Again, runner on first, 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Diamondbacks 7, Steelers. Pirates nothing. One and 2. The pitch. And that'll be hit to left field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Sliding stop by Mangum. It's going to throw to second. Looks like he's out. Oh, what a throw by Mangum. He got him at second. Moreno was trying to make it into 2. I don't know why he did that. Mangum with a great play. I don't know if Moreno just immediately assumed. Man, what a throw by Mangum to gun him out at second. That's going to go down as a single, but he is indeed out. We go to the top of the 8th. Diamondbacks 7, Pirates nothing. Trying to draft Manning until he says, no, not playing for the Cardinals. Yeah, appreciate you, Chi-Man. Appreciate you, man. I try to be as realistic and call it how I see it as possible. Not yapping, just, again, it's just like, that's just sports fans now. It's just people now. Everyone just, I don't know. Everyone's the best. Everyone's the best. Their team is the best. And it's just, again, a society's issues bleeding into sports' issues. I don't know. And I can't really go too much more into this, but yeah. Man gun, that's right. Yes, man gun. This guy with just a flat out cannon on his arm. Just gunning him down at second. Again, he's done that multiple times. He really doesn't have a great arm, to be honest with you, but he's made some throws that have mattered, that have resulted in very nice results. He was out by him. Honestly, I don't know why he even went for it. It made no sense. Loving this. I met you, Arizona. Good stuff. Yeah, no, you guys have played really well tonight. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Again, putting up with me. Rough hours with delay. Again, if you haven't done so already, make sure to like and sub. It is free. Again, I'll be back tomorrow for better or worse. I do appreciate it. We are 5 subs away from 8450. I do appreciate that. We're closing in. Trying to get to, again, 10,000 by September. Pardon me. That's the goal. Might not seem like a high goal, but again, baseball is not football. That's just the way it is. You don't get as many subs. All right, we're back in action here. Triolo at the plate. He's 1 for 2 tonight, as that's going to be off the plate, ball 1. So we have a new pitch for the Diamondbacks. Jonathan Losiaga, 3.68 ERA, opponent batting average of 268. So there you go. 1-0 count the pitch, and that's going to be down low, but it's called a strike, and it's 1-1. How in the world can guys get paid to hit this guy, Trisk? Unbelievable stuff. 1-1 counts. Losiaga rocks and fires. That's going to be right down the middle for a called strike. Again, appreciate you, Orwell. Yeah, I just love getting wounded up. I don't know. I don't think baseball's the sport to get me wound up, though. Football, I think that would be where it's fun. More so the Sunday night games. Because I've been thinking about doing a lot with football this year. Here's the 1-2 to Triolo. It's a grounder to second. Going to be a tough play. Turning, throwing. Oh, what a pick by Vargas. Unbelievable. The Diamondbacks tonight playing some great defense. I can't even believe that. Marte running towards the outfield. We made the throw from the outfield. Turning, spinning, throwing, whatever. Unbelievable. I can't even. That's just unfair. O'Neal Cruz will step in 0 for 3 of the night. The pitch. That's going to be fouled back in its own. How's it going in? Welcome on in. You, Rhino, and JJ should take turns doing games with each other. What do you mean by that? The 0-1, swing and a miss, strike 2. Like what type of games? I think Dr. Lay would eat ski. Okay, I'm not gonna. What's it like knowing Stafford's better than Big Ben in every way? I mean, I don't know. I don't exist in that world. 0-2 count. The pitch. That's going to be down low, ball 1 to O'Neal Cruz. Game with all 3 of you? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of the main guy. Whenever I speak, I'm the play-by-play. So it would be kind of tough for me to really take a back seat as Cruz sends this to center. Thomas back and making a catch up against the wall. Unbelievable stuff for out number 2. Again, just a rough night for the Pirates. That's just the way it is. Yeah, but I'm a play-by-play, so that's the thing. I can't really offer anything from like a color point of view. Like, I don't know when to interject. I mean, I've actually done this. I've done color before. And I was pretty horrible at it. So, yeah, that's why play-by-play is. And I give my own color to myself. Like, I have to keep the conversation going. And, of course, you guys, you know, kind of service the color, essentially. As that one misses away, ball 1. Nick Gonzalez 0 for 3 tonight. Mason Ruff available to pitch? Yes, he is. 1-0 count. Laciaga sets and fires. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Perhaps we'll get him next time. Yeah, for sure, Highway, for sure. Baseball game, split screen, both channels. I don't know. Rhino doesn't really like baseball. Here's the 1-1. Chopper foul, and it's 1-2. And to be honest, again, like, obviously I'm calling baseball, right? Obviously, duh. But, like, baseball, again, it's not really, like, something I'm so knowledgeable in. It's, of course, I'm obviously, the more I watch, the more I kind of, like, you know, get more in tune with the game, as that's going to be sent back, and that is a foul ball. But really, football is my main love. It's just the way it is when it comes to sports. That is number one. And like, I am pretty, I know it sounds horrible, but I am very much arrogant when it comes to football. Like, I know a lot about football. I know a lot about the NFL. And that is just my bread and butter. Here's the 1-2. That's missing upstairs, and it's 2-2. So I don't know. I don't really think I want to do any collabs for baseball. It's just not really something that I don't think that would help really at all. Like, I think I can do like a show like maybe once a month talking about baseball. Here's the 2-2 chopper foul. But, yeah. Like I said, this is the off season. This is really just trying to get to a certain benchmark before football, which that's when the real work starts. That's when the channel, that's when I'm working 100%. 2-2 to Gonzalez, as that's a ground ball to third. Nice play by Arenado. Throws to first for out number 3. Just good defense tonight from the D-backs. Good pitching from the D-backs. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Diamondbacks 7, Pirates nothing. Go ahead and hide myself again, as I gotta. Dr. Lay won't even do a split with his dad. That is somewhat true. And you want to know why? Did Trisk tell you why, or probably not? Probably didn't. Yeah, I'm not saying he did. It's because Trisk is the same thing as me. Trisk he's dominant. He's play-by-play dominant. He can't do color. That is why I can't do it with Trisk. Again, we called a game together as baseball, and Trisk pretty much dominated. He essentially took over the stream, and that's fine. He had to get his practice in. But I'm just saying we're so similar that we could not call a game together. We could not do it. We could not do it. Football's your thing. Yeah, appreciate you, Jay, for tuning back in. Good to see you, man. You're welcome. That's all good. Again, like I said, I'm aware I need to grow the channel. I don't think that is a way. I don't think that is the way to do it. And again, obviously, I know you've brought up other things like Football Nation has. I'm wearing shorts. It's not like I'm not wearing shorts. I just don't want to get up and show, I don't know why. I don't want to show my torso on camera for some reason. But anyway, yeah, like I just don't have the funds that he has. Like, I'm poor. You know, like, I don't know what to say. But that's okay. Again, you can still grow a channel with you know, limited sources. Again, I've done it. I mean, I essentially have saved money, bought a laptop. You know, I got this new Stream Deck, which will be kind of handy. Again, that's where the sounds are playing from, which I don't really have many sounds, but that's okay. We'll get sounds in the future. And yeah, you know, I'm making investments slowly but surely. But like I said, this is off season. Baseball, the goal is to try to get to a certain number by football. You know, I could just not do anything during the off season, but that would just be dumb. All right, new pitcher for the Pirates, Dennis Santana, 3.07 ERA, punting batting average of 173. You went away and came back? Yeah, no, it's terrible, Big D. It's terrible. Here's the pitch to Thomas. That's going to be down low, ball 1. Ball 1 to Thomas. He was hit by a pitch in his last appearance. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Santana rocks and fires. That's going to be hit to right center. That's going to drop in. That'll probably be a double. Cruises there. Throws it into second, and he is safe. So that is a leadoff double for the Diamondbacks. Stock inflation, yeah. Pirates just got a Pirates. Yeah, tomorrow's another day. Exactly. They'll be back tomorrow. Score will be 0-0. It's all good. Again, I think if we just go 3-3 on this road trip, we're looking really good. As that's going to be outside ball one. Perdomo, Geraldo Perdomo, 1 for 3 tonight with the walk. Again, appreciate you, Dayton. Appreciate you, man, for subbing. You're a legend. I appreciate that. Here's the pitch. That's going to be fouled back, and it's 1-1. Thank you, Chance. I try. Yeah, cold cereal. Good stuff there, truck driver. Good memory. Oh, yeah. I remember a lot. Remember a lot of things. 1-1 count. Santana looks back, kicks, and fires. That's going to be in there for a called strike, and it's 1-2. You got to pay Doc to let me have a basement. Exactly. And appreciate you, Orville. Can they at least play defense to save some? Well, I mean, well, you know, they kind of maybe will. I don't know. So Perdomo challenge, he lost. So again, might as well. It's so late in this one. Probably the last time the Diamondbacks will be at the plate, barring a tremendous top of the ninth, which the Pirates have given no indication that'll happen. 1-2 counts. The pitch. And that's going to be a slider down low, and it's 2-2. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate it. 2-2. Santana looks back, kicks, and fires. Ground ball, foul ball. Baseball fans are more peaceful than basketball fans. Maybe. Probably. I don't know. Like I said, I could care less. Couldn't care less with the NBA. I just can't. I cannot. But we are building the baseball part of the channel. It is growing. I really do appreciate that as Perdomo sends this to right. And Reynolds makes the catch. He throws it to third. What a throw by Brian Reynolds. Oh my gosh, that's probably the best throw I've ever seen him make. Man. Greg Brown saying we haven't seen that since early last year. And yeah, that was just that was a cannon of a throw. Man, wow, nice stuff, Reynolds. Maybe we'll see more of that. Jeez. All right, well, Ketel Marte will step in. He's 1 for 4 tonight, has a triple, as that's going to be an off-speed pitch in there for a called strike. Pirates' undefeated season may come to it. It might, Draven. I don't know. It might. 0-1 counts. Santana sets, rocks, and fires. That's a ground ball. That's going to get through for a base hit. Reynolds coming in, throws it to the plate, and it is safe. Good throw, just a little bit late. And that is an RBI double for Marte, and it's 8-0. Ray gun. Yeah, no, that was honestly very impressive, but this one not as, but it was still good. Still a good throw. Got my vote again. Appreciate you, Big D. Almost a Bo Jackson. Honestly, it was great. You got a blood transfusion? Yeah. I don't know. It's just one of those nights, folks. Sometimes you beat a team 17-7, and other times you lose 9-0. Yes, that's my prediction, as that's going to be sent to right. And Reynolds makes the catch, and he'll just toss it in this time. As they're not even going to think about running. Might as well. Reynolds with an arm like that came out of nowhere. It was a laser. It was a nice throw. Again, I have not seen him do that this year at all. That was kind of out of nowhere. Del Castillo coming to the plate 0 for 3 with a sac fly. Santana will set and fires. That is in there for a called strike. And it's 0-1. Like I said, again, still over 100 people in the chat on this late night. I really do appreciate that. Thank you for tuning in. I know, of course, most of you guys Pirates fans, but obviously, you know, just sports fans in general. So I do appreciate that. Of course, if you're a Diamondbacks fan, you're probably really happy again. I'll be back tomorrow for Game 2 of the series at the same time. 9:40 Eastern, 7:40 Mountain West time, 6:40 Pacific, as that's going to drop in for a base hit, and there's your 9-0. Oh, Reynolds misplays it. Unbelievable. I praise him too much. Throw to second, and it is not really going to be a time. He's going to stay at first. I tell you what, I think Del Castillo was terrified of Reynolds' arm. That's why he didn't go, but that is going to be an RBI single as the Cardinals lead 9-0 over the Steelers. What is it, manzana? Manzana? Is that like a fruit? You think we'll ever see a two-sport player again? Two-sport player again? I don't think so. The pitch. And that's going to be sent to shallow left. Mangum coming in and makes the catch for out number 3. Mangum. 9-0. Diamondbacks over the Pirates. Playing for Kansas City. I guess good for him, I suppose. That's a shame. I'm used to days like this. Yeah, that's just the way it goes. No, he's a two-way player, not a two-sports. Yeah. Manzana's an apple. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, Hunter he just plays football. Pitching is horrible today. Horrible? Yes, it was pretty bad. Just, again, everyone, obviously when you put up 0 points, you're not going to win anything. So, all you can do is just put this one behind you, accept that these games happen, and move on. That's all we can do. You get reborn, you'll be at 2 sports, so watch for that. All right, I'll be watching fish. Yeah. Trisk again. You just put bad, but you put bad vibes. Trisk, you put your predictions. They become true. I'm telling you, you just have. If you would say the Pirates would be 30-21, they would be 30-21. But no, you have to say they're going to be bad. Unbelievable stuff. Deion Sanders. Yeah, no, like I said, again, Hunter is just a football guy. So yeah, I don't think it's going to happen ever again. I'll check out scores elsewhere. Maybe everyone else is scoring runs. Looks like they are, because the Angels are leading the White Sox 4-3. The Padres leading 10-5 over the Giants. Final scores from earlier. The Red Sox 10, Tigers 3, Rays 4, Blue Jays 3, Phillies 9, A's 1. The Orioles 9, Marlins 7, Twins 11, Nationals 3, Yankees 7. Rangers 4, the Cubs 3, Reds 2, Royals 5, Indians 3, Astros 2, Dodgers 1, and the Braves 3, Mariners 2. Brian Reynolds steps in. Here's the pitch. That's going to be sent to right. That is slicing foul. Reynolds 0 for 2 tonight with the walk. We're going to win this. That's true. My bad. Losing by 1 or 9, it's still a loss. Exactly. Garcia delivers. That's going to be a sinker in there for a called strike, and it's quickly 0-2. Probate. I don't think that counts. Brock Lesnar within. Well, nah. I mean, I guess so. Yeah, that was still 20 years ago. The 0-2. That's a chopper to short. Perdomo with it. Throws to first for out number 1. Pirates down to the last 2 outs. And Ryan O'Hearn will step in 0 for 3 tonight. Baseball, ping pong. Yeah, I don't think that matters. I don't think that counts. Pasquale score. Yep, I know, Trisk. Say Indians? Yes, I do say Indians here. And I've been called a lot of things because of that. It is what it is, and that's going to be a chopper foul. So it looks like O'Hearn is not at the plate. That is Billy Cook getting an at-bat here. I guess you're down 9. It doesn't matter. Don't acknowledge Guardians. I mean, I still acknowledge Guardians. I don't think it's as bad as the name as people say. But it's definitely not the Indians. That's going to be in the dirt, and it's 1-1. Sanders played for the Reds. He played for a lot of teams. Played for the Yankees as well. I don't know if there was someone else. Maybe I'm wrong, but 1-1 count here to Cook as Garcia sets. Rocks and fires. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Yeah, no, this is pretty much a based channel. It's going to be more based in the future, but for now, we still got to play it somewhat safe. But yes, it's going to be pretty based. It's going to be a based channel. 1-2 counts. Again, one out here in the top of the ninth. Garcia readies. Rocks and fires. Called strike 3. Frozen with the sweeper. Backdoor sweeper. That is just a tough break. That is a tough break. And the Pirates are down to the last outs. Marcell Ozuna is scheduled to be due up. I don't know if he'll actually be at the plate. He's 0-2 with a walk tonight. It looks like he is. Garcia sets, rocks, and fires. That is going to be a fastball at the knees for a called strike. Any good fights, MLB? I don't think so. Chief Logo's pretty good. I don't know if it's the best logo ever, but it's pretty good. The 0-1. That is going to be off the plate, but it's called a strike. Ozuna's going to challenge mine as well. I think he's going to win it. Hello from tomorrow. Appreciate you, Alex. Good morning to you. Take care. Appreciate you, Highway. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll see everyone later tomorrow. Ozuna wins the challenge. He's getting booed. Sanders played for the Braves. Okay, I did not know that. 1-1 counts. Only 3 strikes. Just that simple. Unbelievable, Denny. That is crazy. Here's the pitch. That's a chopper foul. And the Pirates are down to their last strike. And appreciate you, Big D Highway. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. And you stayed up just to see the Pirates get shut out. That's just the way it goes. 1-2 counts. Garcia sets, rocks, and fires. Swung on and missed. He struck him out. The Diamondbacks shut out the Pirates 9-0, which is the same score as a forfeit. That was a rough game. But the Diamondbacks definitely, they earned it. They played very well offensively, defensively, and of course pitching-wise. The Pirates, you can't say the same thing with pitching, defense, or at the plate. It was just a one-sided game. It's just the way it goes. But yes, the Diamondbacks 17-17. The Pirates fall to 19-17. Again, I'll be back tomorrow for more of this series. Again, 9:40 Eastern. 8:40 Central, 7:40 Mountain Time, 6:40 Pacific Time. I do appreciate you guys. I got to try to get some sleep. I got to turn off the brain, so I'm going to watch some TV, and then hopefully wake up early. I will wake up early. I have to. I'm going to have to drive my mom about 4.5, 5 hours tomorrow, and then, of course, drive back immediately. So I'll be on the road for about 10 hours in the rain. Again, if you're the praying type, please send up a prayer. Or just send good vibes. I think I'll be fine. I know I'll be fine, but you never know, I guess. But I'll be back again tomorrow. If I don't, well, then you know something bad happened. All right. Anyway, I will catch you guys later. You guys all have a great rest of your day. I do appreciate you guys. And y'all take care. Make sure to sub it up. It is free. I didn't really say that much tonight. And again, thank you guys. Apparently we did hit over 8450, so we got the 5 subs. Again, hey, folks, make sure to sub it up. We get to 8460 by the time tonight ends. I don't know, but let me go ahead and switch over the music because, of course, we got to play our baseball song outro, intro, outro. Maybe I need to make an outro. I don't know. What do you guys think, chat? Do I make an outro as well? Let me go ahead and restart this. Good night, everyone. Take care. And, of course, if you're working, make sure to have a good shift. Catch you guys tomorrow. Peace and good night. Blue Jays soaring so dang high.